close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes. Time I close my eyes. Every time I close my eyes.
Didn't win the league, and there's various different reasons why we didn't win the league, and a lot of the traditional thinking will be, okay, there was a couple of VAR decisions, but for me there's kind of two incidents or two times in history that probably weren't on the pitch, and the first one was the Queen dying, and just bear with me on this one, because when you think back to it, we were supposed to play Manchester City on October the 19th. Our form going into that game, that was our 6th straight win in October. We were phenomenal. We were absolutely on fire. We had no injuries. City, the 2 games before that game would have been, they drew with Copenhagen and they lost to Liverpool. So things, sometimes the intangibles, we were unlucky. Of course, you know, we can't predict that kind of incident. It was once in a generation.
Yes, Gunners. North London is home now.
Oh, shut up, you cunt!
Opportunity to go invincible, is that what you're looking at now?
Could be.
We've got the best young manager in the world, in Mikel Arteta.
I can't even believe you're having a conversation about Liverpool in the title challenge.
If we can get a win at Anfield, Invincibles 2.0.
I could
see us equaling what we done in 2002 and being unbeaten away from home.
It's going to be out of us all City, and I think we got the cojones to do it this season, and we will do it.
I feel that right now, William Saliba is the best centre-back in the league.
He's just outside the centre circle, Evan Nilsson. He's got...
Oh my God, he's going to send him.
Red card from his pocket. William Saliba, central.
I fucking told you lot!
I expect 3-0. Also unbeaten in the last 10.
No, we won far. I think we beat Bournemouth.
Done and fired in!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Right footed, sends Ryan the wrong way.
Fucking shambles, man. Let me just keep it real, man.
Yep, there we go, 2-0. Game over. Game fucking over. Dead and gone. Game done.
Today, got what we deserved.
Snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Judah. Every member of my team is a shooter. Tight like a room, no room for intruder.
Yo! Oh my word. Big up everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Thank you very much for joining me again. Blaming the Queen's death, you know. And people wonder why we don't like them. Blaming the Queen's death. Oh dear. I love that fan base so much, man. But big up everyone in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me yet again. Yeah, this is going to be a chilled one, guys. We're just going to, you know, talk about the salty bastards that didn't believe Liverpool go win the Premier League and, you know, have a chat about it, have a laugh about it. You know, simple days, simple times. But before we start, guys, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share, all that beautiful stuff. Already over 100 people in the chat. So let's get the likes close to 100 straight away if we can. You know, every one person in the chat, hit the like button. Simple as that. Helps out all the content creators. Helps us keep going. Helps us keep doing our thing. But yeah. Big up all you guys in the chat. Team Madrid today. Oh, bloody hell. Wow. I just had a corned beef sandwich and I think it was stuck right there. Big up Ian, how you doing, man? He certainly is, man. He certainly is. We chat football in the chat as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to my man's YouTube channel, We Chat Football. Put that in YouTube search bar and go and subscribe. Be out Kai in chat as well. Be out Michael in the chat. Yeah, according to Terry on Football Terrace, Arsenal are rattling rivals. How? I think it's the other way around, ain't it? Like, look, let's be fair here, yeah. Terry knows what he's doing on the Football Terrace. He's a clever man. You know, he knows Arsenal gets like the most traction on YouTube. You know, for whatever reason it is, it gets the most traction. So he puts himself in that Arsenal camp. It is what it is. But as a hardcore Man United fan, with the rivalry they had with Arsenal, how you can keep sticking up for Arsenal is beyond me. I don't get it. But each to their own, man. Each to their own. Yeah, be out Cafe in the chat as well. Much well said. Yeah, I never support Madrid. Big up, Josh. I think I just rather. Right, all right, guys. Look, as it is Champions League quarterfinals Wednesday, who would you rather go through tonight? Be honest in the chat, guys. Let's be honest. Would you rather Arsenal went through or Real Madrid went through? Let me know in the chat, man. Who would you rather? Who would you rather put through? Who would you rather put through? Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid. It's up, not Arsenal. Real Madrid, Real Madrid, but I can see Arsenal doing it. Yeah, Madrid, and I hate them both to lose. You know. Madrid, Arsenal, Real, Madrid for the content. Yeah, big up, man. Ilya's got it down. Ilya's got it patterned. Madrid for the content. I hear you. Like I hate, like Kathy says, I hate it, Real Madrid, man. Like Malcolm says as well. Yeah, exactly, Dean. Big up, man. Dean, if you want to jump on, I'll send you the link. Dean, if you're available, I'll send you a link if you want to jump up, man. Jump on. We'll have a chat. Madrid are poor. Spurs. Plymouth are a goal. Big up Plymouth, man. Oh, man. Madrid winning would be hilarious. Big up my man Lakers as well. Beating Madrid would be... If Madrid won today, I ain't going to lie. I don't want Madrid going through. I can't stand Madrid. But I don't want, as Dean says, I don't want no English team winning at all. Like, at all. But if Arsenal lose today, oh my God, if they went out, if Madrid came back, I don't think, part of me thinks they might do it because it is Real Madrid. It's in the Bernabeu. Apparently they're going to shut the roof off as well. So it's like the atmosphere is all contained in the stadium. Apparently Valverde's going to play midfield with Tchouaméni. They're going to bulk it up in that middle of the pitch. We've seen it. We've been there. We've seen it. Everyone's done it. Everyone thinks they got Real Madrid on the ropes, but 3 goals is a lot, man. It means they need to. It means they need to score early, man. You know, and it also, as Malcolm says, it depends on the ref. But look, this is Arsenal season. This is their game. This is it. Arsenal season either continues today or it finishes today. That's it there for Arsenal. Arsenal are done. And speaking of Arsenal, Arsenal thought they were going to win the Premier League. We were told, guys, that if Man City don't win the Premier League, it was going to be Arsenal. Well, I don't. What happened? What happened? What happened? You know, obviously, the excuses FC comes in. There's always excuses for Arsenal. Anything that don't go the way. Did you know, guys, this season, Arsenal have not lost a game that weren't their fault? Did you know that? I don't know if you knew this, guys, but every game this season that Arsenal have lost or drawn, it weren't their fault. There's always another problem. So the PGMOL, the referees, injuries, any of that, and yeah, it's a madness, ain't it? Absolute. It's never their fault, man. It's never their fault. We'll send the link to Dean. We'll get Dean in here from Famzone TV. Oh yeah, the Queen died as well. Remember, they lost the league because the Queen died as well a couple of years ago. Got to remember that one. Another reason why they lost the league a few years ago. The Queen died. It didn't bother Man City though, did it? It did. It didn't bother Man City. Man City, like, oh well. Do you know what I mean? It's hilarious, man. I love all this, man. I love this game. I ain't gonna lie. I love this game. And the rain. Playing the rain. Oh man, the Queen dying is a mad one, you know. It's just a mad one. I blame David Cooper for not being on VAR. I blame David Cooper for not being on VAR for Liverpool games. Reality. Apparently, it's a crap league. Yet you've got Arsenal slapping Madrid. Help it make sense. Yeah, this is oh dear, it's funny, ain't it? It's funny. Oh yeah, the ball was 2 rounds. Do you remember that? The ball was 2 rounds. Yeah. Can't have a round ball, guys. You've got to play with them square balls, you know. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is going to be a vibe show, man. We're just enjoying. We're having a laugh. We're having fun, man. We are chilling. Just chilling, having a laugh today. Yeah, man. Them rambles, you know. You remember, is it the League Cup when they lost to Newcastle that Arteta said the ball was too round and they weren't used to it, but Newcastle were perfectly fine with it. You know? Oh, they used to have a go at Jurgen Klopp all the time. Does anyone remember? Like, I particularly didn't always like Jurgen Klopp's excuses, yeah. But they would always have a go about Jurgen Klopp's excuses when Jurgen would say, oh, it's too windy, it's too wet, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But Arteta actually blames the thing that you play with being too round. It's the worst excuse of all time. It's the worst excuse of all time. Be up, Malcolm. This is true. This is the worst Champions League ever, going by Arsenal's logic. Can't use that, though. Not allowed to use that logic. You can't. Guys, I don't know if you know this yet, but you can't give logic to unlogical people. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no point. You can't use their logic against them because they're unlogical. They're not. They haven't got logic themselves. So, yeah, it's just the grass was too. This green grass we're playing on. This is too green. It's too green. It was reflecting into my eyes. I just love this game, guys. I love this game. Love this game. Let's get Dean in here, man. My man, making his debut. Big up, Dean, my man.
And bro, all good?
Yeah, all good, man. We're just having a laugh today, having a bit of a joke, you know.
Yeah, man. I was tuned in. I thought, you know what? Yeah. I like it, bro. I'm always tuned into United goes, but I'm always there.
Yeah, bro. Big up, man. Big up. Big up John Conway and Super says, big up Jamie. The ball was too round. Yeah, that's Arteta for you, man. The ball.
Yeah, I heard, bro. I've heard the most excuses, bro. You know what I heard the other day? No, this wasn't even Arsenal, bro. This is Man City. When I heard that, what's it? Pep's in a divorce.
Oh yeah, the divorce is why he's losing, ain't it? Yeah.
Like, bro, I've had every excuse why we Liverpool win the league this year. Every single excuse. You get me? I've heard them all, bro. I've heard them all. You get me? Yeah, but Arsenal ones are the best, though. I can't even lie.
Yeah, Arsenal going out of the League Cup because the ball is too round is the greatest excuse of all time. I ain't gonna lie, man.
The ball being too sphere shaped. It's crazy.
Yeah. You'd think if Pep was getting divorced, he'd want to go to work, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If life's bad at home, you'd want to go and see your mates or something like that, wouldn't you? And get to work.
Yeah, you want to go football. It's not like it's a normal job. It's football, mate. So I don't understand.
I'm sure he's doing all right for himself. To be fair,
yeah, I'm sure he's doing all right. Unless she's cheating on him when he's out. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs.
Carl Walker left and he got divorced at the same time. You know what I mean?
What goes on behind closed doors, we don't know, mate. But no.
Dave, have you got a anything on? Because I can hear feedback a little bit.
Oh, you know what? I've still got your program on the telly.
Oh, there we go. I was like, I can hear myself. The inhalers are back this season. Yeah. Oh, no one spoke about that yet. I'm sure that'll come up. Yeah, everyone in our team was asthmatic. Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh, bro! It's just, bro. Anything we do, bro. Anything we do. Obviously, last time it was a COVID, even though it wasn't really COVID season. Nah, the league ain't good enough. But the Champions League's fine though. Champions League fine. Man City fell off in the league. We fell off, but the Champions League's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong there. Yeah, I'll show you some cringe. Here's some cringe. Here you go.
Edison invented the light bulb. Today I want to see a team that is connected, because a bulb by himself is nothing. I want to see a team that is connected with each other and that shines. And you want to transmit to him light and energy and passion and how you play football, and you do the same. and each of us play the game connected. Because what it happens when we play connected, guys? What is the next thing that happens? That we connect with 60,000 people that creates more energy. Because at the end is electricity that through heat creates lights and lights. Because if not, it would be fucking dark if this guy wouldn't have the idea to do that. And I want you to play like this today, because as good as we are, it depends on one thing. What it makes us special is our attitude. And today I want you to play with that attitude. Go out there, fucking turn the line on and play football. Let's go.
Yeah, that's not real, is it? That's not real, is it? Is that real?
Yeah.
He's done all that speech, and all they're gonna do is clip it into Saka, and Saka just running the ball. After all that speech, bro, I don't understand that.
Ederson invited the light bulb, like we didn't know.
My gosh. Bro, I don't understand what's going on.
This cringy shit would be fine if they won things.
Yeah, bruv, then you could look back, you know what, look at that inspiring speech. Yeah. But, bruv, give it a break. Give it a break.
I just love the music that was over the top of it.
I know, like, it's proper motivational. Oh, it's a great story. No. Football's simple, mate. Go and score more than the other team. It's as simple as that, man. Forget Edison and all that. Just go and score more than the other team. It's as simple as that, bro. It's mad.
Yeah, it gets too much, don't it? He loves
all this squeezing oranges into stuff. The dog. There's too much stuff, man. That's why you're not winning nothing. Go on the training ground and train. Just in there giving out speeches.
Have you seen when Salt Bay put meat into Arteta's mouth?
No. What, he put the meat himself? A man put another mix. Pause. That's nasty. Pause. Nasty. A man putting the meat in the next man's mouth is nasty. Pause.
You know when they was in Dubai for that warm weather camp 2 years ago or a year before? Yeah, when they were out there, they went to Salt Bay's restaurant, and Arteta went like that, and he just put the meat in.
Oh. Nah, Jamie. Nah, man.
I got to see if I can find the video.
I couldn't do all that, man. I just couldn't. I'm too like masculinity. Just jump out of myself. The next man putting meat in your mouth is nasty, bro. I can't.
This man's not real though. I'm telling you.
He's willing to do anything now, isn't he? He's willing to do anything. Anything to get over the line. He's trying everything, man.
He's a wrong man.
Letting man put meat in your mouth. Bro.
He's a wrong man.
No, that's mad. All for football. This is all to win matches.
Yeah, man.
Imagine Shankly doing all that. That's mad.
Let me see if I can find it here. Hang on. Let me see if it is it here.
Hey, big up the chat, man. Big up all the people in the chat, man. Big up.
Oh, hang on. Here you go. Gosh, here you go. Here you go. Oh, dear. Hang on. I won't play the volume. It'll be copywritten.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, this right in a golf in a minute.
He's smiling.
There you go.
Oh, nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah. What do you make me watch, bro? That's nasty mess, bro. Nasty. Nah. Nah, man. Nah.
Oh,
big Arsenal manager doing that. Nah, man. That's nah. I couldn't do that, man. And go back and look at the players in the face. No.
Oh, so
no.
Could you imagine your manager doing that? You're watching it. You'll be like, "No, what are we doing here?
What are we doing? A man's putting meat in your mouth. Come on, bro.
No.
Oh, poor.
This is a question we don't need answering.
Yeah. Oh, no. See, that's what happens when you let things like that happen, bro. You get these questions. Like, it's mad.
Josh,
get me.
I was going to say it was bad showing doing that.
Yeah, bro, I'm not ready to see. I've got kids. Jamie, you got kids as well, bro, man.
Yeah,
what are we doing?
man. Oh,
We shouldn't be seeing these things, man.
That should be R-rated, that stuff, man. It's just, if my club did this, I'd be so upset. Do you know what I mean?
I'd be pissed off, bro.
I'd be fuming. I'd be fuming.
And then, imagine they'd done it and you still didn't win nothing.
I know. Did you see the video at the beginning of Julian from AFTV blaming the Queen dying and why they didn't win the league?
I see something and I thought, I know what it is. I see a part of it, I didn't see the whole thing, and I thought,
hang on, go play it.
Edison invented.
Wrong one.
We didn't win the league, and there's various different reasons why we didn't win the league. And a lot of the traditional thinking will be, okay, there was a couple of VAR decisions, but for me, there's kind of two incidents or two times in history that probably weren't on the pitch. And the first one was the Queen dying. And just bear with me on this one, because when you think back to it, we were supposed to play Manchester City on October the 19th. Our form going into that game, that was our 6th straight win in October. We were phenomenal. We were absolutely on fire. We had no injuries. City, the 2 games before that game would have been, they drew with Copenhagen and they lost to Liverpool. So things, sometimes the intangibles, we were unlucky. Of course, you know, we can't predict that kind of incident. It was a once in a generational incident.
Me.
Inconsiderate of her to die when she died.
I know. Why didn't Man City care that much? Why didn't Man City care? Why didn't he bother?
Yeah, why did they still go on and win it? Why didn't it affect everyone? Just Arsenal. This is why their fan base gets. This is why their fan base gets there, because you know what, you see things like that and you don't believe. Every time you think you've seen the last of it, something else happens, and I think, oh my, can you not stop doing this? Always calling like, oh, fan base is this and then you get fans like that do that, man, because of the Queen. That's you get me.
I'm inconsiderate of her. I mean, look, the thing is, Arsenal, the football club itself, I've got time for the actual club. You know, they've got great traditions of the past, and they used to be a very classy team growing up when we were kids and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just their fan base, man. I can't handle it, Dean. I literally can't handle it.
It's only their fan base, bro. It's only their fan base, because I grew up watching Arsenal like you did, and it's a classy. They run like us. Like we're not going to spend. We're not Man City's. We're not the Chelsea's going to spend billions every season. Like we have to make our own money. So I respect what they do, but like you said, the fans, like they are so into. I really don't understand it. I really find it hard to understand the excuses, the reasons, the things they say, especially the egals of the world. Like, they might call that egal, yeah, but I call it the egals, bro, because the excuses for any reason for nothing to go their way, there's a reason why. Not just the other team was better than them. There's always a reason why. I can't handle it, bro.
Well, this season, did you know that Arsenal have not lost a game that weren't their fault?
Yeah, bro, I've heard a reason for every red cards
game.
I've heard it all, bro.
And they think they've got an agenda, like the refs have got an agenda against them. It's do you know Arsenal have the highest percentage of 50-50 tackles out of any club in the league. Like their way. They have the highest percentage. But
well, there you go.
You know, like apart from, I think Skelly's red card that got rescinded, I think every other decision that's gone against them is probably correct.
Yeah. Bro, I feel like we get bad decisions, but I leave it to myself. I say to myself, you know what? Maybe I'm biased. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm biased. I'm going to say certain things. So I leave it alone. I think to myself, you know what? Everyone's going to get bad decisions. It is what it is. Like, the referees are useless. Everyone's going to get certain decisions at some point. So I leave it. We've had bad decisions that happen to us. But I don't sit there and on a stream and use that excuse. I know how it sounds. I hear Arsenal fans do it all the time. I heard what's it called? Hooks was breaking something down. Someone said that if Arsenal had Saka fit, they'd have won the league. And I thought, hold on. You had Saka fit, he was 8 points behind us, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Don't make no sense to me, bro.
I think Liverpool's points that they've got is actually we're 5 points better off this time than last year. So Liverpool would have still been up there anyway. Even if Saka was fit. We could finish on 94 points this season. So you're telling me Arsenal have never finished on 90 points since they won the Invincible trophy, 20 odd years ago? That was the last time. So you're telling me Arsenal would have finished on 90 odd points with Saka when they haven't done it the last 2 years when Saka was fully fit?
Thank you. And also, they like to say, "Oh, Man City fell off." But last year we was top. We fell off. Why don't no one say we fell off last year? That's why Man City won the league last year. We fell off at the end.
Well, the league is apparently shit because, was that right? I was 89 points, so they've never hit 90 points. Nah, they need to stop, man. We can finish on 94 points this season, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Arsenal. Look, I rate Arsenal as a club. I think they got a very good team. They've got quality players in their squad and all that. But at the end of the day, they're just not getting the job done for whatever reason it is. Yeah, they want to blame referees, PGMOL, and everyone alike. But at the end of the day, you just got to hold your hands up and say we weren't good enough.
Bro, that's it. That's it. There's no excuses, bro. It's just like you got to do better.
We've
been there for years, bro. I watched 30 years of not being good enough, bro. I watched it, like 30 years of it. I had no excuses. Man United were the club to be. Like, they made things happen, even though there was some dubious stuff going on them days, but they done what they had to do. You got to be in and amongst it. Then Arsenal fell off. They ain't been nowhere near us this season. You get me? So it is what it is, man. The whole season. If they were in and amongst it, then how we playing right now, it might be a bit sticky. But you're not even putting pressure on us. We're not even performing right now, and you couldn't even keep up with us. So whoever wins the league deserves it.
But the league's shit this year, and I think the only reason people say the league's shit this year is because Man City ain't in the title challenge.
That's the only reason they say it.
So when Man City won 4 in a row, was the league great?
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Arsenal are where they have been for the last 3 years, so they're competing at high level, so they're not dropped off. Liverpool have not really dropped off at like they were obviously going to win the league. We can obviously win the league, but we finished on 82 points last year. It's not like we were shit, I know. So Man City are the only ones who dropped out. Chelsea are Chelsea. They're where they always are at the moment. The last few years. Tottenham are Tottenham. I just don't get where this shit league is coming from. Because if this is a shit league and they beat Real Madrid tonight and go through to the semi-finals of Champions League, is Europe shit as well?
Listen, Jamie, I'm running that because you know what? I've had enough. Because you know what it is, Man City fell off in the Champions League. We fell off in the Champions League. Real Madrid fell off in the Champions League. That's the main 3 players. Chelsea's not in the Champions League, so does that mean the Champions League crap this year then? Is that what we're doing? Because the 4 big hitters are not in the Champions League right now. So I'm running that.
It's mad, ain't it? It's mad. I think what it is, like George just said here, the teams that are not usually the top 6 teams are spending serious money now. And they're buying serious players as well. Look, you go up and down the Premier League. We played West Ham the weekend. They got Paqueta in their midfield.
Serious. He gets in our midfield.
Probably gets in Man City's midfield.
He does.
Man City wanted him. They got Kudos, who would, they got.
He gets in my team as well. Kudos.
Jared Bowen, who I rate. I think Jared Bowen is a seriously underrated footballer. He should be playing at a high level for me. Now they've got good players for him. Look at Brighton. We all want Belieber.
Oh, I'm dying for Belieber this season.
They got. Is it Van Heckel, their centre back? He's a bloody good player as well. They've got good players. Look at Bournemouth. Look at the players they got. We're looking to get 2 of their back 4.
we want 3 of their players. We want Semedo, Huyson, and Kirkes. What are we doing?
So look at these teams that got good players. Wolves are starting to play some decent football now. I think they might be better next season. They got Cunha, who all the top 6 teams want.
Everyone wants Cunha. Yeah.
I think the league is. Look at Villa.
It's even that. The league's even that. Like, you can't. The teams you can go to and grab 3 points. You can't. You can't just go there and rock up with a second team and think you're going to get 3 points. You can't rock up at Brighton's pitch and just expect to take 3 points, or Bournemouth. Even though we did at Bournemouth, but that was last minute goals. Like, it's not easy. Like, I reckon the league is more competitive now.
It's hard to win a game. It's hard to win a game.
You got to be on point every game. Every game you got to be on point. You can't. That's why Slot hasn't really rotated, because he's realised, you know what? Every game I've got to be on point. I can't really drop my players. Like, it's crazy. Every game is crazy. It's not a Dutch league. You can play the bottom teams and rotate your team. No, the bottom team. Look at Southampton. We let in 2 goals against Southampton, bro. It's mad.
Yeah, and they got a player people want in what's his the winger, Dibbling. So you know what I'm saying? All these teams have got players. You know what I mean? Even the relegated teams. So yeah, the team's hard. If you're not 100% at it, you go lose a game of football in our league.
Standard. And like I said the other day, I was saying on my channel, if Real Madrid was in the Premiership, the maximum they'll be is top 4. They're not winning the league. Top 4 they'll get Real Madrid. Because
I was going to say, look at PSG last night. Aston Villa last night played like a proper Premier League side last night. PSG couldn't handle the power. Couldn't handle the.
If that was us, if that was Anfield in the second half, we'd have gone through. We'd have gone through. Simpler. Under Klopp, we're through. They collapsed. PSG absolutely collapsed under the pressure, and they're lucky it was Aston Villa. It weren't Anfield, and it wasn't kicking to the copping. They would have collapsed.
My God,
the
aggression of our league. Look, is our league the best for football entertainment? Maybe not. Maybe you can get better entertainment football-wise, technical-wise from other leagues.
I think it's the best. I think it's the best entertainment.
But
when I watch other leagues, it's not competitive like how it is here.
No, it's not. I think it's because ours is more aggressive. Our league is far more aggressive, ain't it? You don't get. You know, I watch a lot of Spanish and Italian, especially Italian games. You get a lot of time on the ball.
Yeah,
you can get your head up and look around and play your pass and stuff like that. In this league, as soon as you got your head up, you just got someone right there, ain't you? You know, it's just it's the way it is. So
I think we're programmed to. That's what we as English folks. I think we're so programmed to watching it now. When I watch something else, I think this is like a farmers league now. I'm watching. You got all the time in the world. You can knock the ball over the top. Everyone like. Yeah, I think we're so programmed to watching 100-mile-an-hour football. Watching something else looks weird to me.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I think it's this trendy thing coming into football now, where you've got to like La Liga and stuff like that. I think it's this hipster football, ain't it?
Yeah, it's getting back into fashion, because if you watch La Liga, you know about ball now. You know technical ballers. I don't care.
I'm not watching Espanyol. I'm not watching Espanyol. I'd rather watch Bournemouth versus Brighton than Espanyol versus Getafe.
All day, bro. All day. You're going to get a game there. Bournemouth against Brighton. That's going to be a game of football. And you don't know who's going to win. No. And I'm telling you now, if Real Madrid rock up at Brighton's pitch, Brighton's dominating them. Brighton are going to dominate Real Madrid. I'm telling you now. You can't just turn up here because you've got a few stars. Brighton are old team, man. So yeah, man. I rate the Premiership, man. Everyone's always kicking it down, saying, "Oh, it's crap." Nah, man. The Premiership. You saw last night how good the Premiership is.
Exactly. To be fair to Lee lives in Spain. He watches a lot of La Liga, so
he watches every game, bro. Lee watches everything, bro. He knows so much.
He does it. Like if I can go ask anyone about La Liga, I probably would ask Lee. And if Lee prefers it, I don't blame him. He lives there, watches it every day, man. So I'm cool with that.
Remember, he supports Arsenal as well, so I would like Spanish football as well. If I was Arsenal fan, so I hear it. I hear it.
I don't blame Lee for watching it, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't blame it.
It is the hardest league to win. Look how Fulham beat us, or Forest at home. PSG walk their league. La Liga is corrupt with them too.
Thank you. Yeah. PSG's won the league already. They're dropping their players. They've won the league. It's done already. Arsenal still got to play their players. Like it's yeah, man. Come on, man. What are we doing? And the Spanish league as well is just come on, man. What are we doing?
No, it is a madness. It's a madness. But look, back to Liverpool. I don't know if you've seen the news thing today, but a certain Trent is in training.
Yeah, I heard. He's back. Hey. Things going to start getting interesting. It's going to start getting real interesting now.
Big up my man Wayne, my local Arsenal fan. Big up Wayne. Big up to you, man. Big up to you.
Big up.
What? So Trent's in training. There's a possibility he'll probably be in the squad for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Does he start Trent ever again this season?
I'm running with Bradley. I reckon he will start Trent, to be honest. But if it was me, I'm running with Bradley. That's what I'm doing. But I reckon the manager will starting Trent again. I think the manager loves Trent still. So, and remember, Trent hasn't said he's leaving either. So he hasn't said he's left.
And let's face it, he's a world class footballer. So you've got if you've got that at your disposal, no matter how long it's for, you've probably got to use it, ain't you? A bit of Kai said Jamie Slot said in the press he was shocked how good the bottom teams in the Prem are compared to where in the Dutch league. Yeah, man. Like, exactly. Ajax can go to Hercules and beat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come on. You kidding me?
So yeah, exactly. So it's interesting with Trent because I don't think he'd be fit enough to start on Sunday. But he could be fit enough to start the game against Tottenham at home, which could be the game that we win the league on. Because if he's back in training now, he's got to be in the squad, ain't he? So
yeah. Cool. That's an interesting one, though. Does he play against Tottenham and win the league potentially? And how the crowd take? What do you think's gonna happen? How the crowd's gonna? Are we gonna boo him? What's gonna happen?
I don't know. I was talking to some people who think, some Scousers and all that actually live in the city and all that, and they're obviously upset with Trent, and they think there might be a 50-50 reaction, like at Anfield, depending at who's in the stadium, I suppose, because Anfield's crowd at the moment is not the greatest, I've got to say. But yeah, it'd be hard to, if he comes on as a sub or I think it'd be better for Trent if he starts the game, not coming on as a sub.
Yeah.
He needs to start the game because coming on for a sub, I don't know what that reaction will be for him. It'd be so interesting. Yeah. But he's going to be available. And I think he starts against Tottenham week on Sunday, man.
I think the manager plays him from the start. I think he plays him from the start. And if he's fully fit, he will start against Tottenham, definitely.
There you go. He scores on against Tottenham and then does that as his celebration.
Then all's forgiven. All's forgiven.
Can you imagine?
All is forgiven.
And the thing is with Trent, because the other two will sort of sign their contracts, we'll talk about Virgil in a minute. If he does play, they're going to hand him down for an interview.
Yeah, of course.
And that was going to be interesting. So I do feel for Slot a bit because he's got a right back in Bradley, which he probably sees as the future and wants to try him out. But you also got this world-class player who's still at your football club and he's fit now. And you got to start him. But you know that when I think Slot's press conference is it Friday or Thursday? Because I think it's Friday because we're playing Sunday, aren't we? So when he has that press conference and they know Trent's fit, all the questions are going to come out, don't you?
Yeah, of course it is.
And he's got to try and do his best and I think Slot's done great with all the contract talk all season, to be honest.
Yeah.
He just sort of palms it off. Just says what he needs to say, and they don't really ask it again. But yeah, the Trent stuff is going to be interesting. Guys in the chat, what do you think? What do you think?
The good thing is, if we was going for the Champions League and all cups and the league wasn't wrapped up where it was, I'd understand it. So the manager can really just leave Trent out from now on. Is it really going to affect us that much? If he really wants to, we can. Trent's not integral now. With Trent or not, we are going to get through this. 6 points we need. Do we need Trent for this? Well, I know the manager's going to play him. I won't play him. If he's not signing, I'm not playing him from this point on.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If Arne Slot has got word that Trent is definitely leaving, he's not going to play. He's not going to sign a new deal. As a manager of the football club, you've got to think of the future, and your future is with Conor Bradley probably. And he's going to want to try him out for the rest of the season, ain't he?
Yeah, and there's no better time to try him when there's nothing. Like if we won the league now, nothing riding on the games. You could just play, just go and play. Nothing like just there's no pressure. Just go and show what you can do. Like, why not? That's what
I agree, man. I agree. I think they said Darwin was in training as well, but apparently he missed in training as well. So,
Jamie, I'm done with Brad. I'm done with Darwin.
He looks like he's going in the summer. Looks like he's off. His striker debate, or is a bit of a crazy one because Darwin's not worked for Liverpool. That's just we have to be fair here. He's just not worked for whatever reason it is. I think he was a bit misprofiled by us, really. I don't think he was a caliber of player we should have gone for because he don't suit our style. He don't. He don't make no sense. And I think he actually does well if he goes to Spain or something like that. I think he suits Atletico Madrid. They're going to need another forward because Thingy's leaving in the summer as well. So they go. I can't remember what's his name. He's going to be leaving in the summer, so they're going to need a new forward there.
Who's leaving in the summer? Who's leaving in the summer?
Oh,
not
French
Thingy.
French.
Oh, I thought you were talking about what's his name. I was going to say no way. He just went there last year, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't get me a name. Oh, what is his bloody name? Oh, I'll come to it. Griezmann, there you go.
Griezmann.
Oh, just extended, did they? He extended.
Oh, Griezmann extended.
There you
what?
go.
He's still got legs, yeah? Fair enough.
You got Griezmann. Griezmann's balling out recent years, though. I like Griezmann. Everyone on this chat knows if I had a choice, I'd go and get Julian Alvarez.
It's impossible, isn't it? It's impossible.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't think Isaac is leaving Newcastle for anyone, personally. And why would he? They're going to get Champions League football for me.
I don't want him to leave. I don't want him to leave because you know what? What I'm scared of, if he was going to leave, someone else, Arsenal, and then we don't like battling. We don't like bidding wars. Like
we do our stuff in the darkness, don't we? Like underground. We just go in and get the guy in. We kidnap him.
Just go and get him. Just go and get him.
We just go and put him in a van, Just
and kidnap him. Next minute, know he's here. All this open bidding, we don't do it, man.
No. And if anyone's opening bidding on an Isaac, it's a madness because the prices just go up and up and up and up.
Yeah, 150.
If you get 2 or 3 teams going after Isaac, Newcastle want it obviously because the price will go up. But I just don't think anyone's going to go for Isaac. I think he stays. Enjoys Newcastle for another year. Does he sign a new deal? I don't know. Maybe he lets his deal run out a little bit, goes for a little bit cheaper. It's more affordable for other teams. But the thing with Isaac, a team's going to buy him that only need to buy one player.
Exactly, because that's the only money you got now. That's the only money you've got to spend.
If you're spending 130 million, 140 million on Isaac and you still need 2 or 3 players, it's going to be difficult to do. And then what you got to put more, 400 grand a week. Then you got other, it's just, it'd be difficult for people to do in this climate at the moment, the way it is, especially in the Premier League.
Especially us. Especially us.
Yeah, exactly. PSG are a team I could see him going too low. I always thought that.
You know what? PSG do need a striker, though. If they had a striker,
Can you imagine Isaac with that front three?
Isaac, what, Dembele and Kvaratskhelia? Oh.
Shut it down.
That would be scary.
Yeah, I could see PSG in for him because he fits their profile and everything. What they're going for now, they're not going for the superstar player now, are they? They're going for younger players.
Yeah,
who they can get and put on good contracts that don't bankrupt them and don't want to be sporting players that don't want to be sporting directors and stuff like that.
Yeah, that pays in that. Yeah,
can you imagine?
That would be a good signing. Huh?
He was sporting director for one season.
Yeah. That was crazy. When I was going through that, I thought, nah, this can't be serious. This is just, what is football going on? What are we doing? What are we doing? This is ridiculous. And you know what killed me yesterday? I can't. I was watching the game. I was with my brothers. I was watching it, yeah. And what's it called? What's his name? The Sensio nearly scored. And I said, hold on. I swear they changed that rule. I remember when I was younger, I remember Lua, yeah, went to a school next to me and I used to play football against him, yeah. When school days, yeah. I remember him scoring for, who was it for? I think it was either Portsmouth or something against Newcastle or something. And then he done some mad celebration, yeah. And then they changed the rules. And I was saying it to my brother. And then 5 minutes later, they mentioned it, yeah. And I said, how comes you can have your own player go on loan and play against you in the Champions League? That is suicide. That is if he scored, knocked PSG out, he can't go back to PSG. It's mad. I don't understand how that rule still applies, that you can play against your parent club. It don't make no sense to me, bro.
Yeah, but if you saw the shot he took, that's the worst shot I've seen him take all season.
And you know what kills it? That's the other thing now. Because you look at it both ways. Did he mean to do that? Or it's too much interpretation. Just don't let them play against him. Then there's no questions if he meant to do it or not.
No,
you get me? So
exactly.
It's mad, bro. It's mad.
You know, he's been excellent for him since he joined as well. But yeah, I didn't know you could play for your parent club now in Europe. Which is
I thought it was all.
It's a bit weird because didn't Coutinho do it? Actually, didn't Coutinho knock Barcelona out of Bayern Munich when he was on loan at Bayern Munich?
Yes, he did. Did you knock him out? Did he actually knock him out?
Yeah. It's win-win for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, we didn't care. It was good all way. It was all good.
Monts, I just WhatsApped you the link once. So jump on when you can, man. So there's some news coming out here. So apparently Jurgen Klopp finds himself increasingly worn out in his role at Red Bull's global football director. Jurgen Klopp, I think told sources close to the German, claim he would only leave the Red Bull side for the Brazil national team or Real Madrid. All right.
What?
So call me. I don't know what you want to call me. But the chat will remember this. I literally said about when he was going to leave Liverpool that he will be eventually Real Madrid manager.
No, man, no. Why would he do that? He's going to ruin himself there. He's going to ruin him. He's going to ruin himself there. He's going to ruin himself. If he goes Real Madrid, he's going to ruin himself.
I mean, I can see him as a Brazilian manager.
Fine.
Suit him.
I'm fine with that.
I'll tell you what, he might make Brazil great again.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's going to be frustrated when his main striker is Richarlison. That's the only thing.
Oh no. He's got to put Cunha up top. You got to get that.
Rafinha, Richarlison, Cunha, and Vinny Jr. I think they're forward line, isn't it?
Oh, Richarlison. Oh, that is the worst Brazilian I've ever seen.
Did you hear Ronaldinho says he doesn't watch Brazil anymore? Can't do it.
I don't blame him.
Can't do it.
I don't watch him either.
He probably grew up as a kid like us watching Romario and Bebeto up front, you know, and Dunga in midfield and Carlos and Cafu and all that.
Cafu.
And then he played with front three he played in was Rivaldo himself and R9.
That was the best front three I've ever seen in my life. Rivaldo was my favourite player. Rivaldo was my favourite player.
And mine as well.
Rivaldo. People don't remember. They never mention Rivaldo. Rivaldo was my favourite.
Rivaldo scored the greatest hat-trick I ever seen at Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah. Do you remember when they needed to win 3-0 to qualify for the Champions League and he scored the hat-trick? And it was, I think, left foot, right foot volley, header. Yeah, that man was
my favourite player. He's so... I don't understand why he's not mentioned. He never gets mentioned. I don't understand it.
No one talks about him. But yeah, he was different, man. And obviously R9's R9. You know,
R9, obviously R9, but Rivaldo was just, listen, people's got to understand. They always talk about Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's good, but before Ronaldinho was about, I knew about Rivaldo. Rivaldo was the guy. Obviously, they was playing the same era, but I knew about Rivaldo first. And he was just different. That left foot was crazy.
Big up Trent and Klopp on the long one, you know.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's bare conspiracy theories going through my head now. I haven't even clocked. To what's going on. I haven't even clocked what's going on. It's just,
if he left for Real Madrid, because I'm telling you right now, he'd be Real Madrid's #1 choice.
Yeah, of course he will.
Of
course he will. If he's available, he's going to be #1 choice. Of course he will be.
His job, he can easily just step down from. I expect. He could easily get that job if he wanted to. If he told Real Madrid, "Look, I'm available next season, coming as your head coach," they'd be like, "Yeah, no worries, there you go."
Yeah, Ancelotti, bye, see you later. Well, we've got the new guy. It's going to be here for a year. Oh yeah, I don't want Klopp. Listen, Klopp's my favourite manager. Yeah,
Real Madrid will everything.
I know
everything. Over that, we're going to get shitload of hamstrings.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. He's going to have a lot of injuries.
They've gone through like 3 years of not running under Ancelotti to go impressive.
Yes. They don't press nothing under Ancelotti.
Mbappe, I don't press, boss. You will. You will.
You watch. You're going to learn today. You're going to learn.
I'll tell you, if it's Klopp in charge, he will. They probably respect Jurgen.
He will. He'll respect Klopp because at the end of the day,
Jurgen's always wanted Mbappe.
Always, isn't it? And Bellingham. So
Bellingham, and he's got his man Trent there.
And remember, he wanted Tchouameni first as well. So he's got his ideal team there, bro. He's finally got his team he wanted. Finally. Yeah. So I don't want to think about it, bro. I don't want to think about it.
I bet he brings Bobby back to sit on the bench. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Bobby for vibes. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Bobby would do probably quite well even at his age now.
I think he will as well. Bro, I don't even want to. I wasn't even thinking about Klopp going to Real Madrid until now. Oh my God, I can't.
Yeah, man.
Just stay out of it. It's too stressful, man. It's no point.
I always thought if there's a club job he would do, it'd probably be Real Madrid.
It's too stressful. If you think you're stressed before, you'll be stressed out now.
Yeah, he's definitely not. I can tell you right now, I don't think Perez will allow Pep Linders to be his assistant.
No way. No way. No way.
Like, you can come as head coach, but we do not want Pep. You know? He has to stay where he is, man. He has to stay.
Let him stay where he is, man. You're done with that, man.
Hendo and Milner to Madrid. Here we go. You know what I mean?
Resurrect their careers. Hey, does Milner still play? I swear he's at Brighton.
He's at Brighton, ain't he? He's part of the squad there. I think he's more of a. I think he does more of a coaching behind the scenes with the team now, don't he? Than play games, but
love that.
You always need them older heads. I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course. Like Milner's that, and Milner will play anywhere. I
think all football teams need them players. You don't need 11 Galacticos. It doesn't work.
No.
Do you remember when Madrid tried it and they actually didn't win Champions League for years, did they? Because it didn't work for them.
I told people that when they got Beckham, the last piece of the puzzle that was meant to be Beckham, and it was so lopsided. The team, it was crazy. They're trying to do it now again. Ain't gonna work, man. All these.
You need workhorses in your team. You just
Madrid ain't got that. They haven't got it. They got a little Camavinga, but they need more than that. And the Valverde.
Like we had Hendo. Hendo's nowhere near a world-class footballer. He's a good player, Henderson. He was better than people give him credit for.
Way better than people thought he was.
He was the workhorse in our team, man.
He was a proper dog. Everywhere. Shout. Rah, 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 rah. He was everywhere. You need players like that who don't let standards drop. Don't let standards drop. He'll be on your neck. If he makes a mistake, he's pissed off with himself. Like, that's a real proper professional, Henderson.
Yeah.
Put his body on the line for the team. I love that. I love players like that.
That's what you need, man. You need them. You need them players in your team. Leadership. Like football isn't just about technical ability for me as a player.
No.
I think you need a lot of everything. You need that technical ability. You need that mentality. You need that leadership. You need that motivational kind of player in your team. If you can get like Messi's not just great because of his technical ability. He's everything in one. No, he's a mental monster. He's a mental monster. He's a leader. You know, his mentality is second to none. You know, Yeah, you've got to have these players in your team. And Henderson,
That's
for
why-
me, yeah, we miss
that's
that
why
kind of play
Keane
now.
That's what we need, and that's why Keane was so good. Roy Keane. He wasn't the most technical player, but bro, him on the pitch made the other players believe they can do anything. They can do anything, and he'll take up any fight for his teammates. And that's the sort of players you need in your team. Like he'll stand up for anyone on his team. That's a captain, leader. Sorry.
I was like that earlier.
No, I think it was I was about Roy Keane there. Man, no, fan.
It made you feel ill.
Yeah, I was going too far. I know. I'll bring it back. No, seriously, no. Yeah, Roy Keane. I ain't gonna lie. Roy Keane was mostly the most important player for Man United in that era. You get me? But yeah, Keane and Vieira, bruv. You need them sort of players.
Yeah, you need them midfield, man. The Brexit midfield taking over Spain. You remember that? Only us could call our own midfield the Brexit midfield. You know?
Yeah. You need them sort of midfielders.
Thing like one shit, didn't it? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the most good looking or the most creative, but that was the engine room. Let the Salah, Mane, and Firmino do their work. That engine just kept the team ticking over and over.
No one could outrun that midfield.
No way. No way. I
outrun
remember us getting Ronaldo from Newcastle. When I watched him at Newcastle, I thought, oh, we got a goal scoring midfielder here. Came to Liverpool, he become a workhorse as well. And I thought, right, what's going on here? But that midfield three with what's it called? Ronaldo, Fabinho, and Henderson. Right, I'll have that now. I'll have that now.
It was quality. Man. It was better.
No one ain't running through. It was my favourite midfield. Even though you lack the flair, but what it let Firmino, Salah, and Mane do, that team should have won more stuff. I'll never forgive our owners for that. We should have won more stuff.
Yeah, should have. Also let our fullbacks do what they did as well.
Yeah, can't forget what Trent and Robbo was doing. They were.
It's a madness. I've never seen anything like it.
Never seen fullbacks like in my life. Never, and I don't think you'll ever see two fullbacks on the same team, either side, putting them numbers up. You ain't gonna see that again.
No, we bullied teams, man, and that's what we did. We just outrun our midfield, outrun everyone else's midfield, and then we had the firepower up front. You know, that was just absolutely lethal. The pace in our team back then as well, because
electric.
Robbo and Trent up and down for 90 minutes, the front three. You know,
Mane was my favourite. Mane was my strength. Like he just didn't know what he was gonna do. I loved that guy. I love Mane so bad. There was one time I wanted to fight Salah. I think was it Burnley game when Salah should have passed it to Mane. He didn't.
I like that.
And then Klopp took off Mane. Klopp took off Mane straight, and I thought, nah, you're taking a piss. You're mugging him off. I went mad. I was getting crazy.
Did Salah get the winning goal in that game?
I think he did, but he should have passed it. He should have passed it.
He should have. But I like that. You know, they don't have to like each other for real. Who cares?
I know, I like it, but you know what it was? It was a Klopp that pissed me off that game. I think, hold on. Take off Salah, don't take off Mane. Mane done nothing wrong. Mane was waiting for the ball to be passed. Mane done gave him an option. And Salah tried to do a drag back and missed it. I said, but yeah, man, but those are the good days, man. I know we're winning the league this year and whatnot, but I feel like them days were so much better. I felt like I was going games just invincible. I felt invincible in games. Now, it don't feel. I know, I don't want to sound ungrateful or nothing like that, but it just don't feel the same.
I hear that. I think football's changing very quickly though in the years. Yeah. You know, it's in 2 years' time, I think the Premier League is very suited to system football. You know, it is a very systematic sport in our league at the moment. You know, 20 years ago we had a lot of flair. You know, the players who were allowed to play with a bit more flair. If they gave the ball away, it weren't the end of the world. You know,
what happened to the free roll game? Where's the free roll? People used to have free rolls sometimes.
No one has a free roll anymore. Do you remember that when you used to set up? We set up 4-4-2, but one player'd have a free roll.
Yeah,
you can go around and pick what you want. Get involved, do what you can. No, it's all like
Jorginho at Middlesbrough had a free roll, just doing whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah, imagine putting him in a system now. Like, no, you can only operate in zone 12.
Yeah,
you know?
He told me. I heard it the other day. I heard that saying the other day. I was on.
Yeah, Tom, I think.
I think I was on Ensman's TV, and I heard that saying the other day. And I didn't know what they were talking about. Zone 12.
What? Man. It's a real thing. It's how they do it now.
But I didn't know what that was.
If you look at, so I think it was Heitinger. He was talking to one of the Liverpool subs not too long ago, yeah. And the camera went on his flippy chart thing, and on it, it's got all the zones, like zone 1, zone 12, zone 14, and they tell the players what zones they want them to take up.
Oh, so it's from Heiting. Okay, I know. I thought it was as a new slang.
It's apparently what a lot of training's done on there everywhere.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, it's a coach thing. That's fine then. I ain't got a problem. Yeah. My back was starting to go out. I was going mad. I was saying, what? I can't stand YouTube. They always just making new stuff up. I ain't adjusting to the zone 12 and the half spaces and all this crap. I'm not doing it.
I won't say it. Like zone 12 is basically where you press. Do you know what I mean? So I just say press. But I think for players, it's easier for them just to go, right, you're coached by this. I want you in zone blah de blah. That's where you pick up your positions a lot and play and stuff.
That's
like
fine.
That.
As long as the coach saying it, hope it's not. I just thought it was a YouTuber making it up. Now I was gonna lose.
Oh no! Like all the stats they use, like what's that mad stat?
Pressures. Have you heard that one? The pressure.
Pressures.
The striker. How much pressure how much he puts on the defenders? How much presses he does? I mean, bruv, give me a break. You're now putting as a stat when the striker presses. The only stats I want to know about strikers is how many goals he's scoring, shots on target, and how many goals. I don't care about nothing else.
That's all I need, man. That's all I need.
That's what I need.
It's like now you have XG, set piece XG, and open play XG.
What? Set piece XG. Jamie, man. Oh, Jamie, man.
I just used to be like,
it's too much. It's too much.
The only stat that matters in football is the scoreline. That's it.
Jamie, you're from my generation. Yeah, when we played football back in the day, you had your two centre backs, you had two full backs, you had the midfielders, your wingers, and your strikers. That was all the positions you need to know.
And your strikers barely touched the ball, but you weren't bothered.
You didn't care. Once the ball was up there, make something happen. That's it. Don't need to drop back.
Yeah,
none of that rubbish.
You didn't see Ian Wright and all that back in the day dropping back.
No. Bro, when I was playing football, the manager used to say to me, stay up. Don't you dare get back. Don't you dare. Stay up there.
Just make sure you stay on side. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Just stay on side.
Yeah, otherwise, you come back, the defenders can push forward. No, stay up top. Nah.
That's
the strikers are midfielder.
Field tilt. That's the new one. Have you heard of that one?
Field tilt? No. What's that? That's an American football thing.
Apparently, it's a stat in football now. Arsenal use it a lot. They always say we won the field tilt. I don't know what it means. I have no idea what it means, but I hear people use it all the time.
That sounds like some American football thing, bro.
Yeah, field tilt.
Field tilt. Nah, man. No. I've had enough. This ain't for me. I'm too. I think I jumped into this too old.
Yeah, it's mad, ain't it? Set piece coaches, too much PR. Yeah,
I hate it. I hate seeing it. Even yesterday, I saw the Aston Villa one sitting down.
With the long hair, looks like a rock.
Yeah, I've never seen him sit down. When I see him, I thought, hold on, I know that face. I'm seeing him. He was sitting down normal. I thought it's panned out to them. I thought, I've seen this guy before. It's only when he stood up, I realized, it's him. He's the coach. He's the set piece coach. He's so famous to me now. Seeing him sit down, I'm thinking, I know him from somewhere. But he's a set piece coach. They're so famous now.
Do you know?
We didn't know who a set piece coach was.
Arsenal got the most famous set piece coach in the world, don't they?
Yeah.
And he's got a memorial in the tunnel apparently that leads up to the Emirates.
Someone told me about that. I was in
That
tears.
can't be true. That can't be true.
It's true. Someone told me that as well. I was in tears. I said, hold on. Your set piece coach has got a picture of him leading down the tunnel. No. You're not doing too much. You're not doing too much.
No.
You ain't won nothing. You ain't a player. I can't. It's just too much for me.
He's the actual manager, Hover. Yeah, he's the actual manager.
Bro, it's. I don't know what's going on in football. There's too much people that's got jobs doing nothing in football, bro.
Yeah, man.
Trying to make the jobs more important.
Is there a video, James? Is there a video of it?
Shut up.
Is there a video of it online? Oh man, I'm gonna have to find it.
Yeah, you have to find it. You have to find it. I can have the coach on. Nah, man. They're the club that don't stop giving.
Oh man,
that is crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy.
They're like a prison bitch, ain't they? That's what they are. That's what they are. Oh, James, I'm gonna have to find. I'll find it for the next video, man. I'm gonna get that up, man. I'm gonna definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look and see what that is. Right, they're just trying to make new jobs in football. I don't know. I think there's too much money in football. There's way too much money in football because it's giving too much relevant to certain people. It's just I don't understand it.
TalkSport already doing comparisons between Pep and Slot. No, you can't do that. Pep's a legend, man.
Can't do that. Slot's just got here, man. What we doing?
Yeah, you can't be. No, the only thing they got in common at the moment is they're both bald. You know what I mean? That's But I'm not going. I can't dismiss Pep, man. The man's great. The man's great.
It was a great before he got here. So
yeah, exactly. Look, Pep, if Slot can go to do anything Pep's done, happy days, man.
Yeah, if he does half the stuff he does, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
At the end of the day, the whole league changed because of how Pep started playing football. Everyone's passing at the back. So
yeah,
can't compare him to Pep, man.
But as Edward says, number 20 is very, very close now, Dean. So I believe we can win it on Easter Sunday, which would be a great day to win it on, by the way. Obviously, Arsenal have got to lose to Ipswich. I don't foresee that happening. If they did, it'd be the funniest shit ever, I ain't gonna lie. But they got Real Madrid tonight. I think they will probably go through. I think they might lose the game, but go through in a way.
Yeah, they'll go through.
I might be taken slightly off it because they'll have a semi-final against PSG to look forward to, which is going to be a tough game as well. So I might be taken slightly off the opportunity. Now, they're 13 points behind. I think even Arteta will say it's game over now. Liverpool only 2 wins. There is a possibility that, the winner incoming, you know. There is like Ipswich drew Chelsea. Not that so much barometer because Chelsea are trash. But Ipswich need wins. They need wins. I don't think they're going to stay up there.
They're done. Ipswich are finished, man. They're finished.
But it's always nice to go out on at least winning run at least. And I've rated Ipswich a lot this season. I think I can see what they've been trying to do. I think they've got a very good player in Liam Delap who will not be there next season. Arsenal play before us, Dean. 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. You found out Arsenal have lost to Ipswich.
Oh my gosh.
How you feeling?
My watch along is going to be nuts.
We play at 4:30, they play at 2 o'clock.
Oh, Jamie, I'm just going to say it now. I've got graphics now. See me, I've evolved. It's not just me. It's not just me on the screen no more. My watch along, I've got graphics now. I can do stuff. Finally, it's going to be, listen, Arsenal lose, it is going to be a party on my watch along. It's going to be a party. Do you do watch alongs?
I do it on Big Up.
Oh yeah, everyone's on Big Up, innit? Yeah, everyone's on. Okay. There's a reason. I see it. I've talked to you after about that.
I don't do a lot. I don't do a lot of Liverpool stuff on Big Up, though. I try and keep my Liverpool stuff to my own YouTube channel because I built such a community here. I didn't want to lose them. I told everyone I stay on anything Liverpool stuff I do on YouTube, but I do everything else on my big up channel. Like, I do all the Italian games and stuff like that on weekends.
Oh, you do Italian games, yeah?
Yeah. I do all the Italian watching. I love it, man. I enjoy it.
What, so,
go on. What you say?
Who's the team out there playing real football? Not top team, because I don't watch no Italian football too. Who's playing? It's not Atlanta still, is it?
No, Atlanta do play good football. Como play good football under Fabregas. They're the richest team in Italy. They've got serious wealth, man. They're the richest Italian team. They've got wealth beyond you can think of. Cesar Raz doing a decent job over there. Bologna play decent football. Inter Milan play winning football. I wouldn't say they're a joy to watch, but they play winning football. Napoli are pretty decent to watch. They've got good players. It's some good teams there. Juventus are doing okay. Roma are pretty good. They got some good teams, but Bologna, I would say Bologna are the most unique, as Josh says, their team to watch in Italy. Atalanta are a joy to watch all the time. You always got to get a good game watching them.
They might have a Premiership team. See Bologna. I've only seen it. Sorry.
Italian football's good, man. I grew up like you. I watched Italian football on Channel 4 when it was free every weekend. Saturday was the highlight show of the games of the week before. And then Sunday. Sunday you always get a big Italian game with Ray Wilkins, Paul Elliott, and James Richardson, weren't it?
Yes. That's what
absolutely fantastic.
Only football we used to get. Yeah, that's the only football we used to get.
Yeah,
for free.
Unless you had money, you had Sky back in the day.
I definitely didn't have Sky.
Yeah,
I had Channel 4, and we had 4 channels. People don't understand. We didn't have 5 channels. We had 4 channels. That was before the 5 channels came in. You get me? So yeah, man, that's when I appreciated football. You know, I used to watch every game I could actually watch. Now I think we swamped in football, where I don't even watch every game no more.
Yeah, it's over commercialized now, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I can watch. Listen, on my box, I can watch. I shouldn't even say that. I can watch any football in any league, I can go and watch a playground game in Brazil if I want to. I can watch any football, bro. It's mad. It's too much. There's games on now, right now.
It is, man. It is. But yeah, Italian football, Spanish. Even on Sky Sports, I know used to have Spanish games back in the day.
Yeah.
And then they had the highlight show. They just got rid of it, didn't they? They didn't care.
But that's nice. What Spanish football?
Spanish, Italian, and obviously the Premier League. We had them on lock, and now, I used to love it, man. Obviously, Italian football went downhill after Juventus. You know.
Yeah, when Juventus got chucked out, it was just that was it, really. And AC Milan, the team I grew up was the team I love, AC Milan.
Same. They were my Italian team. Yeah. Them teams back in the day were ridiculous, man.
They were the teams, innit? No one could talk to them.
Let me have a just get this Milan team up. Me and Drifty were talking about this the other day, actually.
No one can talk to them teams. The AC Milan team. That's a legend team. That's a legends team now.
So the 1995 AC Milan team, was Panucci, Costa Curta, Baresi, and Maldini at the back.
Best defense ever.
You're not scoring.
Costa Curta is my favorite defender ever.
You're just not scoring.
Baresi is mine of a granddad just sitting there.
Baresi is a godfather. He's a godfather of Italian defending, ain't he?
That's how I see it.
And Maldini is the best left back of all time.
And the people call him a centre. I said, bruv, the Maldini I watched was a left back. He could play centre back, yeah.
He started his career at centre back and went off to left back, didn't he?
Yeah.
He played centre. He started playing centre back with Baresi.
Yeah. Imagine them two playing. It's just they make it art.
They played Albertino. They played Albertini and Desai as DMs back then, because Desai could play that DM role, couldn't he?
Yes, that's how I remember Desai as a CDM.
And then their front two was Baggio and Ware.
There you go. There you go. George Ware and Roberto Baggio. Bruv, Baggio. Oh, people don't know. People don't.
He's my guy. He's my favourite Italian player ever, Roberto Baggio. My God. Do you remember trying to do the Baggio 7 in school?
Yes.
Right foot, knee, shoulder.
Bruv,
head.
I couldn't do it. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't do it. But Baggio, so people don't. There was a, what was it? It was there was a little poll when I was on another stream. It was Baggio, Del Piero, and who's the Roma legend? The Roma guy who didn't leave. I forgot his name now. Totti. Put him in order. I said, bro, everyone's putting Totti. I thought, you're mad. Totti's third, then Del Piero, then Baggio. Baggio's number one, bro. Baggio is number one. You can't talk to Baggio. People forget how good he is.
I love Roberto Baggio. Have you ever seen that documentary they made about Roberto Baggio?
No, what was it?
I think it's just called Baggio. This is a documentary where he talks about his career and stuff. What was it on BBC iPlayer? BBC iPlayer did a load of football documentaries over the World Cup, didn't they? Might be on there. It might be on Netflix.
It's got to be on. It's got to be my boxing, mate. Anything like that will be on.
Yeah. Find it. It's bloody awesome, man. It is fantastic.
Yeah,
but
Baggio, bro.
Yeah.
So people don't know how good he was.
There were some teams in like let me.
Remember Sampdoria with? Oh my gosh, Sampdoria. What's his name? They're the bald-head. Bro, every team in Italy was better than England them days.
Oh yeah, it was back then. Yeah, get this. This was Parma's team in 1995. Parma, yeah. This is Parma's team. Zola and Asprilla up front.
That's it. Zola and Asprilla. That was it. That's it. If you want to see flair, people, watch Zola and Asprilla.
The Dino Baggio. Do you remember Dino Baggio midfield?
I remember Dino Baggio.
They had a team, man. They had a team. Actually, and there's a Juventus team in 1995. A Juventus team back here as well. They had a front three of Roberto Baggio, Vialli, and Ravanelli.
That's the team I'm talking about. That three. Forget everyone else's three. Forget a front three of everyone else. Forget it. No, that front three, Rav. And then, what's the name? Ravanelli came to England to, Middlesbrough and scored 30 goals straight away. So I'm saying, these guys.
This is Parma. This is Parma's greatest ever team, apparently, in the 90s. They had Gianluca Buffon in goal. They had a back three of Sensini, Thuram, and Cannavaro. The wing backs were Benevito and Diego Fuser.
Yeah.
In the midfield, they had Alain Bogosian and Dino Baggio. In the number 10, they had Veron, and then they had Chiesa and Crespo up front.
Crespo, I remember that. Veron, Chiesa, and Crespo.
That 1995 Parma team wins the Premier League now.
It wins the Premier League easily. What, that team there's nothing no one can do about it. Bruv, you remember Batistuta? Florentina. Bruv.
Everyone, do you remember back in them days, everyone had a world-class player. Every team had like a world-class player. Bolton had JJ Okocha and Djurkaeff.
Yes. Out of nowhere, this rocked up at Bolton. Out of nowhere. How you got these two players?
And didn't they finish up fifth one year, Bolton, with them players?
Yes. With Sam Allardyce, they were just doing craziness. They were just doing what they wanted, bro. They were just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was Chiesa's dad. Yeah, that was Chiesa's dad who played for Parma.
Yeah.
Ravanelli was at Middlesbrough. So was Jorginho, and they still got relegated. Tell you everything you need to know.
And Ravanelli still scored 30 odd goals.
Wasn't Ravanelli Golden Boot winner that year?
Yes,
and they still got relegated.
I thought it was the same season. He got Ravanelli scored a bag of goals that season.
Jorginho as well. Jorginho just behind Ravanelli. You know what I mean?
Jorginho playing a free role, bro.
Oh, that's the one
he wanted.
Lombardo.
Yes, Lombardo.
He went to Palace for a bit, didn't he? Went to Palace.
Yes.
The Bald Eagle.
Yes.
And Nelco's at Bolton as well, man.
These are the football days. This is when I enjoyed football. Now, when you're watching some games, it's a chore, bro. It's a chore. Right?
Yeah.
But these days, them days, I remember George Weah just picking up the ball, running past everyone. Remember one goal of the season when he got the ball from his own box and ran all the way and scored the goal, bro. Like, just by himself. Goal of the season, bro. Like, these don't make footballs like that no more.
So, go back to Liverpool. There's 4:00 kickoff then. Ipswich have just beaten Arsenal. You got half hour to the Liverpool game. Your feelings? Did Liverpool fuck it up?
Have to, innit? They have to, innit? They have to.
Yeah.
It won't be Liverpool if we don't. Like, we'll draw. We'll draw.
Get a point. Yeah, get a point. Get a last minute winner.
No, we won. I reckon if Arsenal, which I don't think, I think Arsenal beat. I think they win. I don't think Arsenal draw. I think they win that game.
Yeah, they will. I don't even mind it because I'd rather win at Anfield anyway.
Yeah, so that's my thing as well. I'm not even worried about Arsenal. Now, I feel like it's 6 points. No matter what happens, Arsenal ain't winning every one of their games. So even if we don't win every one of our games, Arsenal are going to drop points again. So I'm fully confident it will happen soon.
I mean, Spurs would celebrate with us. That is a fair point.
It'll be a big party. Everyone will join in.
Spurs are laying on their arse for that game. You do know that, don't you? They aren't putting any effort whatsoever. Do you remember when Chelsea stopped Tottenham winning the league, and Chelsea had nothing to play for, but they had the game of their life?
Nothing to play for.
Hazard had the game of his life.
Hazard. All night, it was crazy.
For no reason whatsoever.
And they celebrated like anything, like they just won the league. That was hilarious.
That's what Tottenham's going to do, man. I'm telling you, that's what Tottenham's going to do next Sunday.
Do you remember Gerrard giving away what's it called? The back pass.
Bro,
it happens, isn't it? This is what happens.
Yeah, these teams, they're fans as well at the end of the day. But
yeah, bro.
Tottenham won't care losing to us. Tottenham are actually the perfect opponent for to win the league on.
Yeah. You can't even tell if they're through. You won't even know if they're through it away. Like it's a Tottenham performance, isn't it? You never know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just they would celebrate with us. They'll be part of the celebrations, man. We'll let them in for it. You know, we let them see what a trophy looks like, then they can piss.
Yeah, let them. Quick question. Who would you go for right back right now? Because I'm in your fullbacks for next season.
Who would I go and buy the fullbacks?
Pelters for what I've been saying. I don't care.
See, I really do like Kirkes. He reminds me of a young Robbo. Robbo was excellent. I know Robbo's now not the player he once was, but Robbo at his best was a phenomenal left back. Yeah. If Kirkes
is the best left back we've had.
Yeah, if he can recreate that, I'm buying. I'm buying him at right back. Oh, see, I don't want a defensive-minded right back.
You don't want a defensive. You want a.
I want a full-fledged going forward.
I need someone that can defend, man.
Because I'm going full-fledged. I like attacking full-backs. I don't really care if they can defend or not. I'm in this new.
You're on Frimpong then.
No, I'm sticking with Conor Bradley.
No, but say if we have to, because we're going to buy someone. If Trent goes, we have to buy someone. You can't rely on Bradley to stay fit for the whole season.
I think we will buy a right back, but I think they'll make Conor Bradley number one still. Frimpong would actually be a good. The thing with Frimpong, he's not an out-and-out right back. He can't defend. He's actually a worse defender than Trent, to be fair. But he has the pace to go up and down all game.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of our players haven't got the pace to run back. He's got a lot of pace to run back, and because of that, it might actually work. So,
I need my right back to win his duels. I need someone that can win their duels now, because I've had enough of seeing Trent getting ripped up on a one-on-one thing. I've had enough.
I hear
it. I can't see it again. I can't see it. I've defended Trent so many times. Oh, but he's good going forward. And then he gets ripped. And I've had it, Rav. I've seen it too many times.
Did you say Wan-Bissaka?
Yes. Yes.
Wan-Bissaka, you know.
Yes.
How old's Wan-Bissaka?
Rav, huh?
How old's Wan-Bissaka now?
I don't even know, but Rav, see Wan-Bissaka, yeah. When he was at Crystal Palace, I liked him at Crystal Palace. Done what he done at Man United. I've watched him at West Ham. He's still good defensively, but he's like, if you see him going forward now, he's improved and he's going forward. But one-on-one defensively, you are not getting past Wan-Bissaka.
No,
I'm getting stick for saying that, Wan-Bissaka. I'm getting it, bro. I've been saying it for a little while now. And everyone's giving me stick, bro.
Scraps is like Europa Conference League.
Listen, I don't mind.
I hear you. I hear you. You want a defensive fullback, basically.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not just defense, because I've seen Wan-Bissaka, bro. I've seen him go forward, and he's not as bad as everyone thinks he is.
No,
I've seen him this season. He's improved on his forward play, but defensively,
I don't think we're going to spend money on a right back. We might get a right back, but I don't think we're going to spend money on one.
The thing is free. What's his name? Aina's free.
Yeah, he'd be a good little bit of business. Someone like him to come in.
I like him a lot.
And that would be a good little bit of business, because I think the club just see their future with Conor Bradley like they did with Trent when he came through. You know, Trent took the more experienced right back's position in Klein, never looked back. And I think they probably look at the thing with Trent, the thing with Conor Bradley, with his age, and obviously they will probably look at his metrics and data and all that. Getting the equivalent to him in Europe, there probably ain't much difference going to buy someone having Conor Bradley already, in their opinion. So I don't see him buying a right back, because I think they want Conor Bradley as that number one. So
they might as well get Aina then. Aina's free.
And Aina's be perfect for that position. Yeah, he'd be perfect.
28. He's 28. He's got experience. He's good at one-on-one duels. You hardly get past him.
Wage-wise, he'll be fine. Yeah.
Wages, he's on pittance at the moment. So
yeah.
He's 28, so yeah, he'll be happy to be at Liverpool. He's not in the Forest right now. He hasn't signed a contract.
One player I do think we're going to buy, and that is Hyson from Bournemouth.
You think we're going to get him?
Yeah, I think there's too much. He even spoke today, I think, about Liverpool, didn't he? And said about the kind of.
He's a starter, though. He's a first-team starter. What happened?
Yeah, I think he has got to understand, if he wants to move up in the world to a higher level, he's not going to be a guaranteed starter at his age at the moment. But here's the thing. I rate him so highly, I think he can take Kanate's spot.
Oh, Jamie, man.
I do.
Jamie.
I'm not the biggest Kanate love fan, but I rate
this
him highly.
Stream was going so good. This stream was going so good.
I rate him highly, man. I think he's a very, very good footballer.
I rate him better than Kwanzaa. I'm not putting him on Kanate's level yet. Kanate,
he brings a sense of calm. Kanate brings me a sense of fear sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, but he brings me.
You're thinking about recency. He's had the same discussion earlier with my friend here, and I said to him, he said something about Kanate. I said, bro, you're forgetting how good Kanate's been this season. Forget that when he got injured and he got rushed back. That's all you're thinking about. Remember the whole season, him and Van Dijk. They were, bruv, the best centre-back partnership everywhere.
They are. If they play now, if they play next season, they're still the best centre-back partnership.
Yeah.
I just feel like Kanate does have moments in him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he has a bozo moment. He has a little moment.
But I've said this with his contract situation. If I'm Liverpool, if you want to get someone on Kanate's level at that around that age, you're gonna have to eventually pay that guy what Kanate's asking for. Yeah,
cool.
So you might as well just give Kanate that wage, and then go and find a player that's a little younger than Kanate. But by the time he gets to where Kanate is, he's going to be a level above or equal to him. And that's why it makes sense for me to sign Kanate up and get Hyson from Bournemouth, because then you've got the player that's going to eventually get to Kanate's level anyway in a year or two's time. And then you've got 3 excellent centre-backs there.
I like Hyson. I want him.
Yeah.
I want him.
That's what I would do. I hope Liverpool do it. Get them 3. Keep Gomez as 4th choice. and then sell Kwanzaa. Sell Kwanzaa.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. If we get rid of Kwanzaa, Hyson's better than Kwanzaa in my eyes already. Right. So I'm happy with that. But when you know that Liverpool buying players that's just sit there with first team players, I don't know if they'll do that.
We're going to have to be that club now, though, if we want to keep these players. That's the thing. Keeping Virgil and Salah means we have to be that club now. Have to be.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that we do become that club, because with Slot, Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards, them three are basically in charge of our football club now, and they might take it a different kind of way than Klopp used to. To be fair to Klopp had so much more experience than everyone else that he demanded all the leadership, which is rightly so. But now you've got a different dynamic there, where I think Slot's going to be a bit more easier to it'd be easier to communicate with, probably, because Klopp was at a status already before he came to Liverpool.
Yeah, Klopp had his aura the way he
So I think because of that, they can do a way maybe where Michael Edwards is running the club. I know he's not. John W. Owner is the owner, but Michael Edwards runs the football club.
Yeah.
So he's going to want to run the club out. He wants to run the club. And
everything I'm scared of is he's going to pay the wages. Are they going to give wages for these players that we can compete now? That's the only thing I'm scared of. That we can actually buy them, but someone else would jump in, give them a better project. Can't give a better project than us, but it's the wages I'm scared of.
Well, if the rumours are true and Salah's on 480 a week and Virgil's going on 300,
480.
Yeah, man.
No way.
Yeah, Mons
480. He's on 480.
Yeah, so apparently Salah's on 480 a week. That's the rumour.
I thought he was on 400.
It's 400 base. The base.
Yeah, I think it's 80 bonuses or something like that.
Yeah, it's up to basically 500k.
And let's face it, Salah's going to get his bonuses, isn't he?
It's 20 mil a season. His contract's worth 20 mil a season.
Yeah, so
I'm on that. Like, if the thing is with me, that Konate is here now. Give him his 200 bags and let's call it a day. Wipe our mouth. Like, to buy, like you said, to buy someone of that ilk, you're going to be paying more than 200 grand a week. So give me 200 bags.
And the fee up front.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're doing. This is what I hate about my club.
I think Liverpool. I think
Van Dijk. If you think about the price we got him for as well, now to the player he is now, the bargain, bro.
It's a massive bargain. Even Van Dijk's a bargain at 75 million.
That's Prime Van Dijk would cost what?
250?
150.
200 million?
Minimum.
18, 19 Van Dijk. How much is he costing? Chat, let me know.
You can't buy him. You can't buy him. Simple as you can't buy him.
It's probably impossible to buy.
You can't buy him. You got to inherit him or something. You can't buy him.
It's like a house when your granddad died. Now got it.
That's what it is. Now you got him. Default somewhere else. You just default somewhere. Can't buy him. You're gonna break someone else's rules to buy him. You can't.
No, he was different. He was different, man. He's a quality footballer. But Hyson, is that how you pronounce his name? Hyson? I'll keep hearing
Hyson.
What do you reckon, Mons? Housen, that's it.
Not hoisin sauce. That's it.
Hoisin sauce.
Chinese.
Housen. So, Housen, the Liverpool looks like it could be happening, Mons.
I mean, I'd much rather Kirkes, if I'm being honest.
I think Kirkes is happening as well.
Yeah, Duck and Heisen.
Oh, we're getting both.
Right. It's probably one of the nicest sauces ever made.
Bournemouth are going to be our new Southampton, man. They're going to be our new Southampton.
Yeah, they might be our new Southampton. The thing is, with Housen, I think he's a really good centre back. I don't really like my centre backs having low socks. Like,
I've heard you say this.
I can't imagine. Yeah. I can't imagine a life where Liverpool buy 3 defenders with low socks. Like, could you imagine we bought Housen, we bought Anthony Robinson? You get it? Like,
low sock settings.
Yeah, like having defenders with low socks is all mad.
And we're getting a stupid goal. And I'll be pissed off.
Big up the cyber zone. Thank you very much, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Thank you. Man.
Yeah, like imagine keeping Trent, having Housen, and having Anthony Robinson, or like 8 Nuri or something, and having 3 out of the 4 defenders in my back line having low socks.
What do you reckon Virgil says when he sees all his defenders wearing low socks?
He's going to tell them to pick up their socks, man. His weaknesses. Yeah, he's going to pull up the socks for them.
You know when the parents say, pull up your trousers, man. Well, you know your trousers, son. Flipping trousers, man.
They're looking at you like, we you going like that? Put up the trousers.
You got to earn the low socks. Look, I'll be honest. You got to earn the low socks. Really,
yeah, you do have to earn it.
You know,
have to earn it.
But I think Housen's a good defender. I think this is I'm glad that we're looking at centre back simply because someone needs to learn off of Van Dijk, because these probably will be his last 2 years or his last year if we want to sell him for any money 1 year in. I'm pretty sure. I think there's a 1 year extension clause in both contracts. I saw something about that.
Retire with us. I want him to retire. I don't want him sold. I want him to retire.
I'm completely sure on that, but as we know, let's just say factually right now it's 2 years. Let's just act like it's 2 years for now. He's a good player. He's composed. I think he wouldn't be a bad partner for Konate. But I do think Konate and Housen as a pair lacks a lot of experience. And like, you know, even though Konate is a brilliant defender, so he's a good.
Oh, Jamie don't like him. Jamie don't like him. I'm not letting Jamie get away with that.
So like who?
No, I always think Konate's got a bozo moment in him, no matter how good he is.
But he's wiped out a lot of his bozo moments.
We shared the Liverpool therapy show, so you man know my opinion on Konate.
Yeah. I know, but Jamie, the quality player. He's just got moments in him. That's all I say.
Yeah, he's a bozo. I know. Konate is a bozo.
No, but he's wiped out a lot of them bozo moments though this season. No, bro. The season before he had way more bozo moments this season.
No, but since he's come back from his injury, he's been bozoing out.
But before the injury, he was more or less perfect. Before the injury, we can see what he's about. We rushed him back.
He wasn't perfect because if you see the goal we conceded at Wolves, he wasn't perfect, was he?
Yeah, that's the one. Forget the Wolves. I can't stand Monty's memory. Leave it. Leave the Wolves one out. Everything else up until then was fine. Yeah, him and Virgil were the best partnership I've seen since Virgil and
Matip.
You get me?
Oh, they are.
I've been happy all season. As soon as he got injured, he got back. He thought he can do Konate stuff, and he's getting Ralph.
Big up Cyberzone again. He's just gave another 5 memberships, man. Big up Cyberzone.
Oh my gosh! Big up.
Funding the channel. Cyberzone. I know you watched it, the Sabozla interview, because I was looking at the comments and I saw you commented on it with Octosport. I think it is. Has anyone seen it?
No.
It was a few hours ago. Sabozla did a sit-down interview with Octosport. Is it? And I was going through the comments and I saw Cyberzone in there. So big up Cyberzone. Yeah, pretty decent interview, man. Pretty decent interview. But Liverpool was definitely getting a centre back. Obviously, Housen said, "I don't think it's easy to play for Liverpool. There's pressure. The whole world is looking for you. There's Champions League, Premier League. It's just I think you need to be good, like proper good, and hold your own." So if he rates himself, man, that would be
So what else do you think we're gonna get this in the summer? Do you reckon we're gonna go all out? Are we speaking?
As I said, put Szoboszlai right back, get Ryan Cherky, go get Kirk, and bring me a goal scoring left winger or a goal scoring striker.
I think we have our biggest summer since we bought Addison and all that.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah.
Do you remember when I said when obviously Salah signed? I don't know if Jamie you was on the panel this time, but I said that I was watching Teddy Sheringham speak with Gary Neville, and obviously he was speaking about his meeting with Alan Sugar and why he left Tottenham, and kind of how it all went down. And he said that he went to the boardroom knocking on the door saying, "Listen, I don't want to leave Spurs," but he also said that, so I don't leave Spurs, you need to bring in players that can play around me, you know. And the other lad that was up front with him, what's his name? His name's escaping me right now. Who was up top with Sheringham, like the second striker / up top with Sheringham?
Sutton.
Yes, was it Sutton?
For Tottenham.
Sheringham.
Who was it that was? His name?
Do you have Jury? Was it Jury?
Not Klinsmann. Not Klinsmann.
Is it Klinsmann? No, he played up top.
You had Gordon Jury, Klinsmann.
It might have been Klinsmann.
It was Klinsmann.
And Les Ferdinand.
It wasn't Les Ferdinand. I would have remembered that. It wasn't
Klinsmann.
So he was like basically saying that he wanted the team built around him, or like not just around him, but he said to Alan Sugar he wants him to buy the top players and strengthen. He would rather Tottenham be strengthened by the best players than rather leave and play with the best players.
Yeah.
That was what he said. Like he'd rather that than leave. Obviously, Alan Sugar told him, "Who do you think you are?"
Chris Armstrong, Iverson.
Yeah, Chris Armstrong.
Yeah,
Might have been Chris Armstrong. I remember Chris Armstrong. Nick Barmby was there for a little while.
Iverson, Ginola. Yeah,
it might have been Ginola. You know, it might have been Ginola.
Ginola. Ginola was like a number 10 sort of. Wing.
Yeah, that's why I said he was like in behind.
Oh yeah, it must be Ginola then. Ginola.
Yeah. So,
Ginola.
The thing. So he was like, that was a conversation he had in the room with Sir Alan Sugar in it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And obviously, he ended up, of course, going to Man United and playing with the top players there. But here's the thing. I do feel like that's the type of conversation that Virgil and Mo, I think, have had with the higher-ups as a part of signing the new contracts. I think Virgil has spoken out about signings before. Virgil's spoken out about signings before. I think they've knocked on the door and they've said, listen, if we're going to stay, and Salah also said in his quotes that he believes they can still win big things. Virg has seen this board not back the team and fall short of winning big things numerous of times in the 8 years that he's been here. Same with Mo Salah. They come in the same time pretty much. Salah in the summer, Virg in January. So they've seen the same things. I think that Virg has had a similar conversation to the higher-ups that Sheringham's had with Alan Sugar, with Sir Alan Sugar, sorry. And I feel like the conversation just went the different way. The conversation kind of went, we will build on this team that we've got already. We will build on the spine that we've got. Because at the end of the day, even though we've won the league this year, Salah, Van Dijk, Trent, and Alisson have been in this team for the last 7 years, and we've only won 2 Premier Leagues. So that shows it's not just a spine. This spine is unbelievable, world-class, 4 world-class players, world-class players. Is it good enough to win the league year in, year out? No, it's not.
You need bits around it.
You need the bits and bobs around it, and you need the right tweaks around it to consistently be able to win these big trophies, and especially go the way if you're going to challenge for anything else on the side, which we obviously did fail to do this year. So I do feel like what's part of Virg and Salah's contracts is the fact that money will be spent, and that's why I think they've been confident enough to say out of their own mouths, this will be a big summer. Why the manager said this will be a big summer. Jurgen Klopp has never ever said that Liverpool will have a big summer. Never in his tenure.
Never. It's true though.
I think they've had reassurance from the board that the club will.
But the thing is, we've got no choice. The board, we're at a point where we literally got no choice. Like the players we've got right now, we've seen what's going on. Like certain players have to go. Like we know our strikers ain't good enough. Yeah. Virgil, they're gonna get to a point where you can't play Virgil every game like we played this season. So Salah, we're taking the piss now. We're taking the piss out of Salah every single minute of the day he's playing. Like so, we left in no choice. We got no choice but to go and get players now because we always leave things to the last minute. We let things fall to bits before we buy our players, and I don't think the owner's got a choice now. I don't think it's a matter where they want to. I think because they have to now. They leave themselves in a position where they have to. They ain't got no choice.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I think we actually go have a big summer for once. You know, this actual big summer, I think will actually happen this year. Would you bring a certain Liverpool fan to Anfield next season for 1 year?
What?
There's a certain Liverpool fan who's leaving his current club.
The one whose initials ran with GDK.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Is a Liverpool fan?
How much do I dislike Sabon? How much do I dislike?
His legs are falling off.
I'll tell you what, that display he put on the weekend, he looked fucking fantastic. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, the thing is with KDB, you can only play him once every 3 weeks. This is the thing.
That's all right.
In a 10 role. Oh, don't tempt me.
Do you know what it is though, man? It's how much I dislike Sabozlai in the 10, and I do hate.
Yes,
I
same.
hate Sabozlai in the 10 as much
Can you imagine De Bruyne on your bench?
Yeah. But 34
last 20 though. Last 20. Last 20. Oh, come on. You know what? Hey, Jamie, run it. I'm on it. Run it.
1 year deal, man. 1 year deal.
Run it.
Apparently, all his family support Liverpool.
Yeah, that's what I heard. All these families support Liverpool. Run it. I'm on it. Last 20, I'm on it. Yes.
you imagine Pep's face when he sees De Bruyne at Anfield? You know what I mean?
Get a striker. You two are just criminals, isn't it? You lot don't even want him to win. You just want him to be in a Liverpool kit to say he was here.
Yes.
I know you lot aren't even on winning. You man aren't even on the winning team.
We're the legend. We're the legend.
You want to see him wearing the crest.
Just get him wearing the crest once. You know what I mean?
That's it. I know that's what you lot are on.
KDB, our legend. He's our legend now. That's it. He's our legend.
They are, him and Virgil are very good friends, man. Him and Virgil are very good friends.
I know.
You know they're going on holiday together in the summer. You know?
And then I can run my team.
Is it Virg's little one and KDB's little one over to the
KDB?
Yeah. They're mates. They're good mates. They go on holiday together in summer, don't they?
Yeah.
Then I can run it. Gerrard, the best player, best midfielder, and KDB, the second best midfielder.
Yeah, we had both the best midfielders of all time in the Premier League.
There we go. No one can't tell me nothing. No one can't tell me nothing if that is. Liverpool are the best two midfielders Premiership history. So
we're saying bring KDB, bring Kevin home.
Yeah, yes.
Bring Kevin home, man.
Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home safely.
Kevin home.
He wants to be safe. Bring him home. Bring him home.
Tell you what.
Yeah, you know what? Run it, man. Run it. 20 minutes.
He probably wouldn't even have to move house because he probably lives in Cheshire anyway.
Exactly.
They probably wouldn't have to move house. Settled. Kids can stay in the same school. Bro, it makes too much sense.
It's a win-win. What are we doing? I can't believe they might. No, I want to hear the announcement this week. That is signing. You get me? It makes way too much sense.
Talking about announcements, what day do you think we hear the announcement of Virgil? I'm going Good Friday.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. It has to be.
That brother is going to flipping Minnesota Wildcats, bro. That's where he's going, bro.
Minnesota Wildcats. Is that what you're just googling on your phone now?
No, I'm not even. I'm saying he is going on Minnesota Wildcats. They're not even a team. I just made it up.
They sound like a team, though, don't they? They sound like a team.
It sounds like a team. I just made it up.
It sounds like a real team.
Yeah,
definitely like a team.
Like who? Fabrizio Romano just. I'm saying Minnesota Wildcats. That's where he's gonna be, bro. I'm saying Chicago Fire and them, man.
You imagine in 4 weeks' time, British Airport's breaking news that Kevin De Bruyne signed a 1-year deal with Minnesota Wildcats.
It's so annoying.
There's no way.
Oh my god!
No, it'd be good for vibes, wouldn't it? It would be good for vibes. I think I lie.
I think, I don't know.
The content would be good.
If he was to play in the 10, I'd have to put Szoboszlai in the 6 with Grau in it.
Think there were content.
Yeah, you know that, innit? You have to have runners now. You have to have runners now in the 6. We need 2 energy.
As I said, the Dallas Thundercats. They'll probably go.
Thundercats.
See what happens, Jamie. Every time I talk about another rival player,
you get. I see it, man. I see it. That's
same when I talk about Roy Keane. Same thing.
It's not good, man.
It's not good for me, man.
Van Dijk, guys, signs on Friday. Do we think?
You know what?
Gets his own day, press day.
You know what? I think Friday, but I can see it going into next week. That's proper Liverpool.
See, I think he's already signed. They want to just announce it, sort of thing.
Hopefully, Jamie. I hope he has.
I think they've already signed.
I think Mo
almost let it out of the bag in his interview, didn't he, after the game?
Yeah.
Virgil just gave him a look, and he changed.
What's going on there? Sorry.
I think they just wanted to give the players their own day. Like Mo had his day, and I can see Virgil having his day.
They can announce it any time now. They should have announced it. I'm just here waiting. Every day I wake up.
When he scored, I literally thought he was going to do that as his celebration.
That would have been.
But he kissed the badge. In kissing the badge, I've never seen him do that before. So that also tells me.
Kissing the badge meant so much. It meant so much.
The thing is, he fucking loves his club, I
know.
That's what I love about Virgil and Mo. They didn't want to leave.
Love it.
Yeah, they wanted to get their money, and everyone should be getting paid what they deserve.
They're the best 2 players in the world, so they should be getting paid what they should be getting paid.
Exactly.
We always say Virgil the best centre back in the world. Give him the money. What the best centre back in the world should get then.
And apparently, I was reading today as well that Madrid had a big interest in Mo Salah if he was going to be a free transfer as well.
Of course.
Of course they would.
And in terms
I don't rate Rodrigo.
Yeah, the man, like, he plays over Rodrigo. I don't rate Rodrigo that high.
Oh, please. Oh, my gosh.
I rate Rodrigo, but Madrid don't rate Rodrigo because that's why he's playing on the right.
Bruv, I said this. Salah walks into that team and take out Rodrigo. I think it was... I can't remember who I was arguing with as well. Tell me, no, Rodrigo stays. I said, no way. Salah walks into any team. Any team.
Salah's Travella passes to Mbappe. You aren't having a laugh.
Oh, come on, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying it'll be a... Bro. Oh.
And Salah ain't getting 3-on-1 like he does in the Premier League in Spain.
Exactly. They got to worry about other people, not the Salah here, man.
Man's banging goals. I reckon he outscores both of them as well if he was in Madrid.
Same. I think he does. Easy.
So
I don't see why. That's not even an issue.
What,
I think,
what is the disrespect on Mo Salah? Because I can't wrap my head around it. I literally can't wrap. What does he not do?
Oh no,
he doesn't do nothing. He's just GA.
You know what it is? As I said the other day, everyone's GOAT. Everyone's mad that their greatest GOATs, their favorite ever players, have had their records beat by a hairy Egyptian. They hate the fact that an Egyptian guy has come along. He wasn't a prodigy, he wasn't a star boy, and he's come along and he's just blossomed into this player. That's what it is. People can't fathom the right that he's not called Saladinho. You know what I'm saying? He's not called Mo Salah, Esterado, Donamogos, Rodriguez. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't handle the fact, and the fact that he still gets the scrutiny he gets is extremely funny to me. It's simply because, and I said this on the weekend, and people.
Is it just because he's Egyptian? Do you think that's what it is? It's just because he's Egyptian.
No, not just because he's Egyptian, bro. Because you know, because even his Muslim brothers hate on him bears. Bare Muslims say on Mo Salah, bro. Like let's not act like that don't happen, bro.
I need the biggest.
It's not a religion thing. It's not a religion thing either. It's not a religion thing. It's not a religion thing, and it's not because he's Egyptian, and it's not an African thing either. What it is, well, it may be African, I don't know, but what I think it is as well is that I think in today's game, scrutiny is at an all-time high. Yeah. So even though the GOATs of the yesteryear are still the greatest players or regarded as the greatest players, I'm telling you right now, in 2025, Henry would still be one of the laughing stocks of the TL when it came to certain games. I don't care what no one says. Yeah.
Cup finals.
I'll tell you that right now. You cannot go in today's game, the amount of games he played in the final and not be clowned on that TL. Vinicius Jr. was clowned and he comes second in the Ballon d'Or because he got a similar GA to Mateta. I'm telling you right now, the greatest players to play this game, football is at such a dump. Like people scrutinize every little detail of football so much that the greatest ballers would get scrutinized in today's game. Now, that doesn't mean they're not still the greatest ballers. That doesn't mean they're still not technically better than Salah or any of these things. But I'm telling you, the way you think Hazard could take 2 years off in today's Twitter era, you think Hazard could take 2 seasons off in like the way he did in today's Twitter era? You think Thierry Henry could not score in a single final in today's football era with TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, bro? You think that could be the honestly, genuinely? Come on, guys. Like you think, bro, even certain players that would not even man ain't won the Champions League. You know some of the greatest players of all time have not won the Champions League.
Yeah.
You guys know that.
Yeah, Maradona, R9.
The R9, the greatest striker of all time. The greatest peak of all time of strikers. He has not won the champs. In today's game, he'd be getting clowned off this planet for that. For not being able to win the Champions League. I'm telling you right now, certain players I believe are timeless because they are that good. The Henrys, the R9s, the guys I just mentioned, basically, pretty much. Yeah, and more. Yeah, and Zlatan. But the way some of these guys would get absolutely tore to shreds because of the scrutiny, because of the heightened scrutiny that happens in today's game of football. Nostalgia has put a massive blanket over that. That's why players like Salah are laughed at every day. Saka, who's a brilliant player, is laughed at every day. Do you know what I'm saying? Cole Palmer's in his second season, and because he's not putting up the numbers he put in his first season, he's being laughed at for every minute he doesn't score a goal. You see what I'm saying? Vinny
It's
Jr.
true.
second in the Ballon d'Or. It's almost like it's a bad thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Normality has been, and don't get me wrong, I'm here for it because that's the game. That's the game, innit? That's the game now. This is the YouTube game. You know what I'm saying? Sink or swim. But it doesn't mean it's not. It doesn't mean we can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Barely play. Mbappe is one of the best players right now, best modern players, regardless of whether you like him or not. I put in the wee walk last week because he stunk out the gap. Do you see what I'm saying? As much as nostalgia and players, you could say players were individually better back then. I'm telling you, there's a different level of scrutiny in today's game that I don't know if players could deal with the same way. And that's not to say that agendas didn't run back then. Lampard had agenda. People had agendas on Lampard saying that he couldn't kick ball. He's just a GA guy. I remember. Like Lampard had agendas on him as well. You know what I'm saying? Scholes had agendas on him. He can't defend, even though he actually didn't defend. But do you know what I'm saying? But just the strength of these agendas, bro. I'm telling you right now, Mbappe, with the numbers he gets, Neymar, one of the most disrespected players, because he hasn't won because he didn't hit the levels of Messi and Ronaldo, is seen as a flop almost. When he's one of the most talented players to come out of Brazil since Ronaldinho. In fact, he is the most talented player to come out since Ronaldinho.
He is.
Neymar, yeah.
But he's not likable. He's not likable. That's why people don't like him.
My point is, that's where I think the Salah hate comes from. I think it comes from that. Do you see what I'm saying? It comes from that, and people will lean on the nostalgia, which I think I understand. But football was a different game, and
we all live in different eras, though. Like football has eras, don't it? We're in like the GA era now because of system football. It's built around that sort of that. Football is built around stats today more it was in the past.
Yeah,
that's what it's built around now. So, but
then Salah should get more love, though. He should get more love because he's a GA merchant.
Who would I want? Who do I think will win me more games of football, Mo Salah or Rodrigo?
Salah all day.
Mo Salah.
Salah all day.
It's like when I say, for me, I feel like Hazard was a more technical manipulator of the ball and a technical.
Yeah,
then I think Hazard was a more technical. No, I'm talking about them CR7. I think Salah. Yeah. I think Hazard. Was more technical than CR7.
Hazard's a better technical than Ronaldo. Yeah.
Who am I picking?
Who am I picking?
I'm picking Ronaldo. I'm picking CR7. If someone put a gun to my head, I'm picking Ronaldo or Hazard. I'm picking CR7. So it doesn't matter if he's a better ball manipulator. It doesn't matter if he's a better technical player than Ronaldo. And Ronaldo's going to win me games.
That's why I'd have Salah over Hazard, because Salah's going to win me more games.
Same. I'm on numbers.
Have different arguments. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Salah, there are more. Of course, there are more technical wingers than Salah. Mahrez is technically better than Salah. But who am I picking to win me games and give me week in, week out consistency in picking Mo Salah?
If you want to pick a five-a-side team, cool. Go and pick a five-a-side team. No problem. If you're playing a proper game, 11-a-side, trying to win stuff, it's Salah.
You know, bro, there's plenty of wingers that are more technical than some of the guys that we're naming at the top level right now. I can get Cristiano is more technical than Salah on the right on the wing.
But you're not having him, are you? Yeah, cool. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
It's like what Curtis Jones said in his interview, didn't he? He said, technically, Hazard's a better footballer than Mo Salah, but he would only ever pick Mo Salah to win a game of football.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's about what you do. Yeah, like all the two greatest players of all time in our generation, anyway, Ronaldo and Messi. Yeah, what do we actually talk about with them? The stats, the GA.
Yeah.
Goals and assists they get.
100 goals in 100 goals in one game.
Ronaldo technically is nowhere near Lionel Messi as well. He's
exactly.
Nowhere near.
He might be a better goal scorer, but as a footballer, he's like
his goals to games isn't even better than Messi's.
No,
he's played more games. He's played more games.
Did Messi score 100 goals in 1 year once or something?
One calendar year, 100 goals.
And it got celebrated like mad. If Mo Salah scored 100 goals in one calendar year, do you know they just call him a stat pad?
He scored penalties. He scored 10, 20 penalties in that. Do you know that?
Even though Messi also, like, bro, all of these guys took penalties. And the thing is that the thing is about the penalty shout, I understand because Cole Palmer took a lot of penalties last year, and now you're seeing without the penalties kind of where his numbers are kind of looking while he's also off form. But for me, what I love about the Salah thing, about his 45 GA season, the record-breaking 45 GA in a 38-game season, what I love about it so much is that Salah's on the list twice. And the other time he's on the list is with one penalty.
Yeah.
One penalty.
No one can't say no.
Salah was in the list. So no one can say, oh, if you take away his penalties, Salah wouldn't be on that list. He's already on the list.
Do you know they call Harry Kane the greatest? A lot of people say Harry Kane's arguably the best striker in the world.
Henry scored 11 pens in the one on his list. You don't know that. You lot should know that.
Yeah. But penalties are hard to score, man. They're not easy.
They don't mention penalties when it's Henry. They don't mention penalties. So
but penalties,
it's a goal. You still got to score them.
Everyone thinks penalties are very easy. They're not when you've got 50,000 people watching you. I've seen the greatest player of all time. Lionel Messi, arguably the greatest player of all time. I have seen take some stinky penalties. Yeah,
I see Badger miss a penalty.
Yeah, World Cup '94, man.
Thank you.
It happens, man. Well, penalties are hard to score, but look at Harry Kane. Harry Kane is arguably one of the best strikers in world football. There's no doubt about that. Do you know he's only ever outscored Mo Salah once in the Premier League since Mo Salah was there?
See,
when they were both there at the same time, he only outscored Kane. He only outscored Salah once in the Premier League.
See what we're doing? That's what I'm saying.
Once.
Isn't that the league isn't that the time we actually won the league?
Yeah. That's the less goals he's got when we won the league.
Yeah, the least goals he's ever got, 19. How about this? That's the only time he's not scored 20 goals.
19 in the league is apparently shit, you know.
Do you know?
Yeah.
So if Salah had actually bagged one more goal that season, I think he would have bagged 20 goals or did he bag 18 in Oh no. He bagged 18 in 23-24 and 19 in 22-23. Yeah, I just checked it. Yeah. So he's never bagged less than 18 goals.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Mad.
And his total, I think, is 27 until 2021.
And
27. He's 27 is his worst season. By the way, 27 goals and assists is, I think, 95% of attacking players' best season. Better than 97%. So Salah's worst season is better than 95% of attackers in the Premier League history.
Yeah. But it's Salah, isn't it? It's Salah. That's the problem. Salah.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone's asking me the thing. Let me just tell people this. So, if anyone wants a little punt, because I do. Everyone asks me all the time because I do a lot of this stuff. Madrid are 5-1 outsiders to go through tonight. So, £10 on will get you 50 quid back. So.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a better as well. I've hit good recently, so
yeah. Someone was just asking me in the chat, so I thought I'd just let them know. But yeah, like
I'm not promoting gambling on here, by the way. I'm not promoting.
No. I just find it mad that Salah's always classed as this stat padder. Have you ever seen Salah score a tap-in?
Yeah.
But it's bare, ain't it? It's not like it's not like
Everton, but even he had to control the one against Everton when we to go 2-1 up.
Like one touch tap-ins, like 4 or 5 yards out.
Tottenham away.
What is wrong with that though? Like
Everton.
But what I'm saying is,
a bad thing.
Because everyone tells me his goal catalogue is stinky.
Oh, bro, he scored every type of goal that you could imagine. What are we talking about? He's scored the byline with his right foot. What are we talking about?
His goal catalogue is excellent, and he gets tap-ins, which means he's got striker instinct. Yeah.
Salah has chopped the ball through a defender's legs.
Yeah, and now
remember goal against Watford?
Yes, one of the best goals I've seen.
He scored great goals, man.
I see him go past 3 men and just lash it. I see him. Probably seen him.
The West Brom thinked over the keeper, like bro. He's got many a goal catalog, bro.
You know, it's just
he scored Hazard-like goals. He scored screamers. He scored curlers. He scored right-footed goals. He scored backwards headers. Remember Trent in 17-18? Over the top, backwards header. Yeah. He scored backwards headers. Do you know what I'm saying? He's fallen over on the balls, hit him, and it's gone in. Like,
what's that goal in Europe he scored when he went round the keeper, he volleyed it over the keeper, chested it, headed it with control, and then tapped it in?
Yeah, that goal. I think was that against Porto? What was that?
It might have been Porto. Yeah, it might be Porto. That's a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal.
You know what I'm saying? So. Like, and because I know, because Milner hits the post, because Milner shot this from the Milner.
Yeah, and it comes up, don't he? And he controls it over the keeper.
But you see what we do? We have to name his goals. Like, no one has to name Henry's goals. Why do we have to do this? It's Salah.
And he's not
justify things.
I've seen Mane play the ball to Salah, Ronaldo chop and dink it side of the netting, right foot. You don't know what type of goal scoring I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
And people say he's not good on the eye. See his pass the other day for Diaz. How many wingers are doing that pass?
No one's doing.
Like in reality, with his weak foot, Travella outside into his path. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, it's mad to me. I think he's 4th all-time Premier League goal scorer at the moment. You know, by the time he finishes,
he's joint fifth.
By the time he finishes his Liverpool career, he's probably going to be top 3.
He will be top 3.
It's just, but apparently his goals are just stat padding. He looks like he basically scores us the winning goals, or he starts us.
Jamie, why is that a bad thing? Stat padding.
I don't know. Every striker's a stat padder, right? Ain't every striker a stat padder?
I think that's a good thing. I'll say thanks. Yeah, thanks for the stat padding. Yeah,
he gets 40 goals a season. Yeah, wow, that means he's scoring against everyone. So what's that?
Yeah, thanks. You get me? I'll just say thank you for that. I'm stat padding. That's better than not stat padding.
He's 27 away from Harry Kane. So in the next 2 years, he's definitely surpassing Harry Kane.
Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is.
You know how mad that is? And he's not an out-and-out striker. Yeah, he's a trend, and he's here to stay for at least 2 more years, which is great news.
Thank you.
What striker do you think we buy in the summer, guys? Who's on the market that catches your eye at the moment? I know it's actually the obvious one, but we're not going to go through. I don't think so.
I can pronounce his name every now and again. I don't. If I can't see the name, I can't pronounce it. Ekitike. But I heard he's like 80 million, so I don't know, man. I don't know if we're going to do that.
You got Ekitike. You got Benjamin Sesko out there.
Nah, forget Sesko.
You got who's the little striker? Is it Jonathan David?
Bruv, put him in the bag. Just put him in the bag and let him just go where he wants to go. Watch him. He is horrible.
Yeah,
horrid.
Right.
Horrid.
What do you rate, Monts? Who are you looking at? Who do you think?
Liam
Delap, or I think it's going to be a super player in a few years' time.
Nah, give it a rest. Nah.
I think Liam Delap's going to be the next Harry Kane.
Yeah, Delap's a good player, but no, not for me.
Would you have him? Would you have him as a rotational striker? Because he's so
all day.
Yeah, because he's better than Nunes.
Yeah.
He's probably better than Jota at the moment as well.
Yes, I do agree. I don't really a massive fan of the striker market right now.
It's poor, isn't it? It is weak.
Hold on. Tell this guy.
For me, I wouldn't mind Alvarez. I wouldn't mind Alvarez.
He's my number one.
I wouldn't mind Alvarez. He's a decent option. But again, as an out-and-out striker, I'm not too sure. Maybe just behind the striker plays a little bit better. Maybe even off the left sometime. Maybe not off the left, I'd say that's a stretch. But the striker market does frustrate me.
No one's mentioned John Duran, you know.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Duran was definitely someone who I think I would have liked to see. But obviously, I think his all-round gameplay is still a little bit, but needs polishing. But you get that.
There's a name no one ever brings up, and that is Osterman. Mark Edwards,
similar to Nunes, isn't it? He's similar to Nunes. That's why.
Mark Edwards tried to buy him before, didn't he? He liked Osterman.
He's a better version of Nunes. That's what it is.
And the wages are horrible.
Getting rid of Nunes is getting a similar profile to Nunes the right way forward.
The thing, like, what's Ivan Toney? I think is a bit too old.
Cunha's one of the ones for me. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah,
for me, why get Ekitike when you can get Cunha?
I think the problem with Cunha is you don't know where. You just got to keep him calm, man.
He's a bad boy.
Did you see him going off on Instagram last week?
Yeah, but that's because that's because he plays for Wolves, bro. He's not doing that at no Man United. Not doing that at no Liverpool.
You wouldn't have thought so. He
wouldn't flipping dare. He wouldn't dare do that.
Hope he wouldn't dare.
But yeah, no.
Good shirt. He's a good shirt.
Cunha's a proper one for me. I've always liked Cunha. There's also, like, for me as well, Ekitike and João Pedro are very similar players. Very similar players. Very graceful on the ball. I just think Ekitike is a bit more lethal in front of goal. He's got more of
pace about him as well.
He's a bit more of a goal threat. Ekitike is not as fast as people say he is. He's not rapid. But
he's not rapid. He
can move for someone as tall as he is. I think we missed a catch with Kvaratskhelia and Marmoush. We didn't get either of them.
Yeah, of course, bro. Marmoush.
I think it would have been great to get one of them. I think having Marmoush and Salah either side would have been absolutely devastating. I think Kvaratskhelia and Salah would have been the amount of Salah. You think Salah gets goals now with Kvaratskhelia on the side?
It's weird with Krav. So the rumors on Kvaratskhelia is he's been talking to PSG for about a year. A long time. So I don't know because
he was on 30 bags. He was on 30 bags, bro.
Yeah, and they put him on 304 grand a week now.
Yeah, he was crazy. They extend his thing, bro.
You know why they did that though? Because the tax in France is mad.
Yeah, and also the agency fees. His agency fees are
Yeah, Benjamin Sesko. Now he is quite quick. What I've seen of him, he's quick and he's very tall. Is he someone Liverpool will look at? You reckon?
No, I can't see it
because I don't see him staying. I'll be shocked if he stays at Leipzig another year. Lautaro Martinez.
Who?
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro's a weird player.
Lautaro.
I don't care what no one says. Yeah, Lautaro is a top player. It's just he just gets hate because people don't respect anything outside the Premier. Lautaro is a top player. If you look saw his, no one is even speaking about his Trevella finish against Bayern Munich. No one even.
I watched Martinez.
How old is he now?
I watch him quite. Yeah, I watch Martinez quite a lot.
It's just because he's not great internationally, innit? That's
honestly,
who is great for their nation, bro? I'm sorry.
It's the age profile. I can't see us getting some of that. And what is he? 29.
Yeah, is that 29? Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Lautaro. No one. Lautaro is unattainable anyway.
Yeah, he's best in a 2 up top anyway. It won't work like with 2 wide.
Oh, he's actually 27. You know, I got it wrong. He's 27.
Yeah, you need someone to play up with him, really.
He's not 27, you know, and he's got that goal scoring record. It's crazy.
Good player, man. He frustrates Inter Milan fans, though, you know. He frustrates.
Yeah, I know he does. He's only got 12 goals this year. Not having a great season.
It can be frustrating, but when he's good, he's good. He's one of them players,
bro. It's free, bro. When he's from the last 4 seasons, 17 goals, 21, 21, 24, consistent. He's hit 20 plus goals in 3 seasons consecutively.
What's Osimhen
in the league only, by the way? In the league only.
What's Osimhen on in Turkey at the moment?
He better be above 15 goals.
I thought he's on 29. I think.
Yeah, he's on 21 still. 21 goals in 24 games. Fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. He's quick.
Why don't no one like this guy? Is he's actually on his wages?
He don't play though. He don't play. I mean, I'd expect him to get that amount of goals in that league, but yeah, still impressive.
He's quick. He's quick as well, and he can run in behind the line very well as well. He's very good with long balls over the top. Runs on them good.
Yeah,
it's a decent finisher.
So what is it no one likes about him then?
I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't know. Even me, I'm not quite sure of him, and I don't know why I'm not sure of him.
I've watched him and he looked good. Every time I watch him, he looks good, and I think so why don't I like him?
I think a lot of people think he only looked good that year because of Krav. Because Krav's.
I see him play. No, I see him this year against Tottenham, and he absolutely ripped him up.
I think he's all right. The fact that didn't he leave Napoli because of his owner being racially abusive towards him or something, wasn't it? If I remember rightly, like the Napoli owner. It's like, no, I have to
they
leave,
were just taking a piss.
I have to leave. Yeah, they were taking a piss out of him or something mad like that, and he's like, no, I've got to leave, man. So he's available. Lewis Openda, Ratugi from Atalanta, Argentinian striker. Well,
yeah, Atalanta striker. He's had a brilliant season.
He's Argentinian, but he plays for Italy. A bit like Trezeguet. He was Argentinian, but played for France. Gabby Viega. There's some players, man. I look at our summer. I think we're going to get a left back definitely, a centre back definitely, and a striker definitely. And then if one of the left wingers leave, we will replace them. And
that's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah. I'm all for keeping Luis Diaz now.
Yeah.
And letting Cody go.
What? No, Jamie, you're doing too much now. You're doing way too much, Jamie, man. Jamie, you're doing too much.
What?
I honestly think if offers come in for both of them, Liverpool might let them both go, you know.
He's not letting Gakpo go.
No, I actually think we're in a position where I think when Gakpo's in form and when Diaz is in his purple patch, I don't think there are many better left wingers that are attainable.
Yeah.
No,
Anthony Gordon is someone who I'd still really want, but I think the new contract that he signed now probably not really that great. I like Gittins, but his game needs to be refined. Still a bit too young. Needs to be refined. I think most wingers we buy for me will be a little bit of a downgrade for the wingers that are attainable. By the way, for the wingers that are attainable before anyone starts screaming at me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I I actually think when Luis Diaz is at his absolute best, he's the best left winger in the league.
Yeah, when he's on his bed, but bro, when he falls off, man, it does me.
The thing with
Diaz is crazy.
The thing with Diaz, he's got no in between, has he? He's either really good or shit. He ain't got that. He hasn't got that middle layer, has he? But to be fair, look at Cody. Look how many goals and that he gets from left wing as well. You know, it's.
That's what I love. Numbers. I love numbers, Jamie.
I tell you what, if they could, I think Liverpool go and get Anthony Gordon if they could. I really do. I think Anthony Gordon would score shitloads of goals for Liverpool as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I think Anthony Gordon's a decent.
Well, he's not attainable now, man. He's not attainable, man.
No, that man.
I'm on keeping. I'm alright at the left wing. I'm alright. I'll keep them both. Me personally. I don't mind.
Yeah, big up, Matt. Big up, Matt. Yeah, I do these things occasionally.
I saw that still.
Mateta, you know. Mateta's like Diaz. He's a purple patch striker.
I can't.
I wouldn't even say Mateta's purple, but I think Mateta's a very good striker. I think he's a very good
striker. I can't do it. I can't.
Paris fans don't like Mateta, you know.
I don't like him. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. It might be a colour thing.
In shirt thing, in it. That's probably what.
Yeah, I'm with our TV football here. If Gordon is available, I think we go for him. You know, if Newcastle have to sell, if they have to sell, and it's between Isaac and Gordon, they gotta sell Gordon, don't they?
Well, they'll sell what's his name, one of their fullbacks before they sell him. They've done the same thing last year when we was after them. They sold someone. Was it Anderson or something? Someone silly.
Oh, they sold Minter, didn't they, to Brighton?
Yeah, it was all fine now.
Liverpool were this close to buying Gordon last year, weren't we?
I know.
Yeah, we just didn't want to let Gomez go.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
We also almost had Alvarez, but we didn't want to let Diaz go to Man City.
Yeah, that was the deal, innit?
Yeah.
That was the deal, innit? Yeah.
You can have Julian Alvarez as long as we get Luis Diaz. We're like, no. Because I actually think Luis Diaz cooks for City.
He would have.
Because the way City play with their wingers, he would absolutely cook for them. But yeah, I know Anthony Gordon's not the biggest, but I actually think Gordon scores goals for Liverpool.
Definitely. Definitely. The pace on that guy, that pace on him, bro, he cooks.
But Monts, it looks like we're going to win the title quite soon. It could even be this Sunday if Arsenal fuck up against Ipswich and lose.
Yeah, man.
But I'll give you the scenario. I gave Dean a scenario earlier. I'll give you the scenario because Arsenal played before us. It's 4 p.m. Sunday, Easter Sunday. You've just had your Easter dinner. Just seen the result. Ipswich are beating Arsenal. You know, Liverpool kick off in 30 minutes. How are you feeling?
I feel like I'm 20 again.
Euphoria, yeah? Euphoria, is that what you're telling me?
For those who understand, I feel like I'm 20 again.
I hear it, man. I hear it.
You know?
20 and 20, man. Yeah. It's...
Yeah. And do you know what that will be? That will be officially 20 years without a Premier League for Arsenal.
On the 20th day. Oh, wow.
For Liverpool. On the 20th day of April.
Oh, that's dirty. Might be taking the water there, you know. That's dirty.
Listen, it's crazy, man. You know, on a day where Trent returns to the squad, and
he's back in training,
and he has 20/20 vision. So it's just 20 all around.
20's everywhere, man.
You know,
20's everywhere.
You know, and he also has 20 days to make up his mind whether he still wants to go or not. You know.
Ooh.
So yeah, I feel like
it's a big number. It's a big number.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm 20 again, man. I'm quite humble. I'm a piece of shit. I ain't humble.
So none of us are gonna be humble.
After what was said during the summer.
Huh? Yeah, well, you think you can be humble when you hear this all summer?
Opportunity to go invincible. Is that what you're looking at now?
Could be. We've got the best young manager in the world in Mikel Arteta.
I can't even believe you're having a conversation about Liverpool in the title challenge.
If we can get a win at Anfield, Invincibles 2.0.
I could see us equaling what we done in 2002 and being unbeaten away from home.
It's going to be out of Arsenal City, and I think we got the cojones to do it this season, and we will do it.
I feel that right now, William Saliba is the best centre-back in the league.
He's just outside the centre circle, Evan Nilsson. He's got...
Oh my God, he's going to send him.
Red card from his pocket. William Saliba, central.
I fucking told you lot!
I expect 3-0. Wolves unbeaten in the last 10.
No, we won't fuck. I think we beat Bournemouth.
Done and fired in!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Right footed, sends Ryan the wrong way.
Fucking shambles, man. Let me just keep it real, man. Like,
Yep, there we go, 2-0. Game over. Game fucking over. Dead and gone. Game done.
Today, got what we deserved.
Yes, Gunners. North London is home now.
Oh, shut up, you cunt!
Yeah.
As I said, man, words can't describe. I told everyone, man, am I gonna need to delete their number and delete me, block me? Because when it's mathematically impossible, people aren't gonna want to be around me anymore. You guys think I'm a pain in the ass now. Man, I think I'm a prick now. You're gonna see the real piece of shit that I am over this summer. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, and especially with the fact that, oh yeah, your club ain't even, your club's winning the league and you can't even sign on your best players. But now that we've signed up, now that Salah's signed and Van Dijk's about to sign, now it's, oh, they're old. So when they sign their contract, he's going to end up like a Aubameyang. But you just told me they were, you were about to laugh. If Salah didn't sign, they would have laughed.
Laughing stock.
That's fine. He's going to be like what Aubameyang was when he signed. You can't win. So as I said, give them hell. Give them hell, because I will be giving them hell. I'll be reminding them that I'm the Premier League champion every single day until preseason, and every single day of preseason, and every single day until the Premier League winner is decided next season. Trust me, I'm gonna be a piece of shit. I can't.
I hear.
And as I said, let Salah get 3 more assists. 3
Oh,
more
he's doing that. He's doing that against Leicester. We've got Leicester and Spurs who've got the worst defences in the league. He's got to do it.
Listen, man, because I don't like how man are saying, oh, Salah's 45 GA season or da. No, it's 45 GA in 32 games. Get it right.
It's mad, ain't it?
He broke the record in 32 games. There's 6 games to go. Get it right.
What do you think he ends on?
Right.
I think he ends on 52 GA.
Yeah, getting right. You know what I'm saying? It's.
I don't care what ends on. I need him to get 3 more assists. That's what I care about.
You do know he's just going to tell her. He's just going to spam cross now.
But we need to get someone up front who can score.
Jamie, I don't need him to score another goal for the rest of the season.
No, just spam the assist, man. Just spam the assist. Take Omri's record, man. Big up, Gang D says, question, as great as we have been this season, we deserve to win the league. Big question mark over Liverpool's mentality to get over the line in actual title races. We've fallen every race false. I don't think it's a mentality thing, to be honest, Gang D, because when we lost to Man City, we got to 97 points. You know, I don't, mentality getting 97 points is different. I think Liverpool just unlucky. I don't think it was a mentality thing. What I would question, Gang D, I know what you're saying, like 1.2 gap difference. What I will question is the mentality of Arsenal Football Club and other teams. Like this was meant to be Arsenal's season. We were told this in the summer. Even if City were there, this was Arsenal's season.
Yeah,
I'd question their mentality. I'd question
their mentality. If they get to the Champions League final, this will be Arsenal's season. This will be Arsenal's season. It'll be all about Arsenal this season. No one will even think about Liverpool when we've won the league. No one will talk about us. It'll be all Arsenal to win the Champions League. So we need to somehow not let them. They can't win the Champions League this year.
If Madrid do a madness tonight, I'm not Monts. If Madrid do a madness tonight and Arsenal get knocked out, what will you be like tomorrow morning?
Oh my gosh!
I got a feeling Monts has got receipts.
Of what? Of what, sir?
I'm saying, so if Madrid do a madness tonight and say they actually come back and knock Arsenal out, right? What are you like tomorrow, or even tonight?
Bro, it's gonna break the internet. I can't break the internet. As much as I'm one of the internet's biggest trolls right now in 2025, I feel like that will transcend even me, Jamie. That will transcend even me. The hell that Kears, Casey, Troops, every Hooks, all of them. All of them.
I see.
How about this? My sister's a gooner. She's getting a call. Okay, she get it. She get it, bro. I can't. Bro. I'm telling you right now. But to be fair, I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
No, I think Madrid will win the match, but I don't think they'll go through.
Bro, Madrid aren't doing this.
I can see it being a draw tonight.
I can see Madrid winning. I can see Madrid winning.
They're trying to do the fear mongering thing because realistically, they're the ones who's rattled, not Arsenal.
Yeah, they're 3-0 down. It's a massive scoreline to come back.
As I told man about Promiscuous Junior, bro. Told man about him. Told man about with the wee Walcott.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
About Vinny, yeah. So all I ever hear is when Salah don't score a goal, he's just an average footballer. I never hear the same for Vinny Jr.
Bro, Vinny's had a shit season. He skied a penalty, got hooked off against Atletico Madrid, and stunk it out against Arsenal. If it was a certain African with a buzz cut, listen, we'll be hearing a different story. I'm telling you right now. And remember, Mo Salah is 32, Vinicius Jr. is 26, and Mbappe is 25. So there is less of an excuse for these man not to be impacting the game because they are young Thundercats. They are young Thundercats.
Vinny's 26.
Exactly.
Hang on.
These men are 26 and 25.
Salah get 44 goals in his first 26.
As I said, when Salah was a young Thundercat, man was moving different. So as I said, bro,
it's true.
These lot get onto Salah as if he's 25. The guy is 32, and you're telling me he should be running the games. And I'll say it again: all of your goats were not doing this at 32. I'm excluding Suarez. No. I'm excluding Benzema, and I'm excluding Lewandowski.
Went on Real America at 32.
So, as I said, certain man had Red Bull on their chest at 32.
Mm-hmm.
Certain man were in Saudi at 32. Certain man were in China at 32. So before you want to come at my goat for what he's doing at 32, go have a look at what yours are doing at 32. Certain man's goats are playing with Chunks and Soccerade and AMP at 32. Salah and Mane are the same age.
It's mad, isn't it?
Certain man's girls are doing podcasts. That's what I'm saying.
Their wives ain't the same age though.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I love Mane to bits. I love Mane to bits, but the Salah and Mane discourse don't exist, and it never has. So, as I said, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. At one point, Prime Mane was better than Salah, 100%. But this whole Liverpool should have sold Salah and kept Mane, and shut up, man.
No, it don't make no sense.
Diaz was better than Mane when Mane left. Shut up, man.
And when Mane left, he was finished.
Do you get it, bro?
You can see that.
At the right time. Maybe he could have stayed a year up front, so Darwin Núñez could have learned off him. So we could have played up front for another year for Liverpool. I still believe that. But again, this is just the truth. And people think I'm hating and shitting. I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. It's just going to feel like I'm shitting on someone because of the way I say it. It's just the truth. People hate on Salah when he's doing this at 32 years of age. The young Thundercats aren't doing what Salah's doing, and they are 6-7 years younger than him, and they're not running no games. So unless your name is Lewandowski, who is doing it at this age, big him up. Benzema, who was doing it at that age, big him up as well. Ballon d'Or winner, shout him out. Lewandowski's a Ballon d'Or winner in my opinion. Just because they cancelled the Ballon d'Or, Lewandowski has won a Ballon d'Or in my eyes. Do you know what I'm saying? Won a 6-tuple, broke Gerd Muller's record. There was no way he couldn't get the Ballon d'Or. But again, they cancelled it. But Lewandowski's a Ballon d'Or winner in my eyes. I don't care what no one says. So them two Ballon d'Or winners in Lewandowski and Benzema, them man done it past the age of 32. So I'm not gonna. They're not in this conversation. You see what I'm saying? But don't compare. Just get Salah out your mouth, man. As I said, man, are just annoyed that the Egyptians come along and broken all the records, and there's more records to break. Don't worry.
Here's one as well. If Madrid actually go out tonight, I think that makes Salah favourite for Ballon d'Or again.
Could do. That's it. What's going on with Bayern?
I think the Ballon d'Or are desperate to give it to either Vinny or Mbappe. Yeah, I think they're desperate.
They can't now. They can't if they don't want to go
tonight. Then I think Salah will be favourite again for it. I really do. Like the disrespect Mo get. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. Rafinha's had a good season. I think Rafinha, I don't think he holds the same fame as Mo Salah does. So if we go by that, Mo Salah's still above him. You got to remember, it's a popularity contest as well, and Salah's got more fame, ain't he? So, yeah, they might give it to Barca player. Look, to be fair, if they're going to give it to any Barcelona player, they've got to give it to bloody Lewandowski, man.
You think they're going to give it to Lewandowski? Oh, they will, won't they?
I would. The man's touching. The man's closer to 40 than he's 30, and he's got 40 goals for Barcelona this season. That's just mad, man.
Just give it to Salah. I'm done. Just give it to Salah. Solve all problems. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly, my friend.
No one can't moan if Salah wins it. No one can't say nothing. It's ticked all boxes.
It's true. Rafinha was dog shit yesterday, man. But only Salah can be dog shit and get had a go at.
Yeah, because it's not Salah, Julio, or some Ramirez.
Yeah. But look, it looks like we'll probably go win the league title against Tottenham, because I do expect Arsenal to, even if they draw, even if Arsenal draw against Ipswich, we still can't win it on Sunday. So I expect us to beat Tottenham and go and win the league then. It's the perfect club. Tottenham just, Mean Thing said this earlier, Tottenham just got to lay down for us. Not even going to turn up. And let us win comfortably, win the league title. Number 20, and then for like, what is it, the 4 more weeks, we can just we can chill and party, guys.
Yeah, relax. Beautiful. Give a couple players some rest. Give some people some rest, man. Let them have a rest.
Yeah, I bet Chiesa still don't get a game.
Harvey and Chiesa are not going to play this season.
If Harvey and Chiesa don't play when we won the league, they're gone. They're gone in the summer. They're gone. They're gone. Mo Salah winning it. The world will be at peace. I'm hearing you, man.
Thank you. That's what I'm on.
I'm hearing you. But guys, we're going to leave legs. We're going over 2.5 hours. It's been a great show. Dean, appreciate you jumping in, man. Great one.
Anytime, man.
Thanks for jumping in as well, my man. Guys, you got anything going on today? Got anything going on?
Appreciate my boy.
Well, you got anything today? Anything?
Yeah, 7:30. I'm back. I've been streaming since 12 o'clock straight. I haven't taken a break yet, but I've got the watch along at 7:30 today. But Black Man timing. I'll be there at 7:45. You guys know what that really means. So yeah, I'll have the watch along with the boys, and we got the match reaction straight after that, and then I think I'm on Never a Foul after that. So yeah, plenty of stuff, and we had a great stream on just before this, where we actually didn't speak about football. We were speaking about old-time classic games, like kind of how we did in the Liverpool Therapy Show. You guys were there as well. We done it. It was just speaking about all the classic games, and it was brilliant. Faz came on and we spoke some good stuff. So yeah, man, just we're like 40, we're 38 subscribers away from 16.5K. So subscribe,
man. There you go, man. There you go.
Big up.
And justice for the 97 as well, man. So,
yeah. Justice for the 97, man. Always.
Every time.
Most importantly, man.
Every time, man. Every time. Dane, you got anything? Fan Zone? Anything?
No, my cousin might do a match reaction to Arsenal. I don't think he's doing. He might be doing a watch along to Arsenal. I ain't involved in that. That's his Arsenal thing. Tomorrow, I might go live in the morning, like a Liverpool show. I'm not sure yet. Life is lifing, man. Got to see what's going on first, man. Then I'll let everyone know, man. But hopefully tomorrow I'll go live in the morning.
Monty, you doing a Liverpool show Monday night on Easter Monday? Or are you leaving it there?
Oh, yeah.
It's more so if you guys are spending time with family, then I might just give it a rest this week. But
we'll let you know. I'll let you know. But if we're Premier League champions Sunday night, I think we need.
This is what I'm saying. Like if the kids are asleep and the missus isn't around, you Cowan, if you guys are,
it'll have to be a celebration, an Arsenal therapy show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We could bring on the Arsenal fans just to, get their frustrations, get their anger out. It'd be like
You're not going to see them. You're not going to see them.
They can lay on the couch and we can ask them their questions. What's family like? What happened to your parents when you were young? All that sort of stuff.
Ask him about the red cards. Ask him about the refereeing decisions. Ask him about bare stuff. Let's get to the bottom of it. Why Arteta ain't won nothing? That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. But
I hear it, man.
Yeah,
they won't turn up. They won't be.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. So, guys, make sure you go and subscribe to all these guys. Go to their channel, subscribe, and show them some love over there. Make sure you're over on the Monty show. at 7:30 this evening for the watch along as well. Could be a good one. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be a good game of football, so make sure you join him on over there. For myself, I'll be on Big Up tonight as well. Me and Drifty will be on Big Up tonight, so make sure you join us over on Big Up for the watch along over there. And then I'll be back probably the weekend now. So good for obviously we've got Good Friday and Easter weekend. Me and my family take Easter quite seriously, so I might not be around the whole Easter weekend. We'll see how it goes. But if Liverpool do win the league Sunday, you know, family don't mind that. Missing me for an hour, it'd be all good. So
hour? It'll be longer than an hour, Jamie. It'll be longer than an hour, mate.
Well, I'll tell them an hour and they just don't see me again.
Yeah, it's that.
But yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you all being here. Much love.
Big up, man.
I'll tell you what we'll end with. Here you go. We'll end with this. There you go.
Harder, get cake, snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Judah. Every member